Just realized I don't have my alerts on my starting Sue screen, but thank you for the follow. I will be right there. Where am I? There I am. Ah! Greetings and salutations. It is I, your local time-traveling trash bandit, Roxie Ryder, coming to you live from the inside of a golden trash can. And today I am spinning the Wheel of Games. What is the Wheel of Games, you ask? Good question. So the Wheel of Games is something I made up literally this morning, where I ask this every day. I made it up literally this morning. I stuck all of the games I got from hashtag Otome Games Celebration on Steam last week on a wheel. Hello. And I'm going to be spinning it, and whichever game it lands on, I will play first, and I will continue spinning until I run out of time, I guess. So let me take y'all to the wheel. Yay! Wheel. So all of these games were free to play, or so I got them all for free. And they are there's a variety of genres on here. Some horror, some mystery, some kind of fantasy. And we'll see what we end up with today. If there are content warnings in any of these games, I will read them out loud. Otherwise, yeah, let's just get to it, shall we? I have not opened any of these games, so I'm going into all of this completely blind. All I know about them is what was on their Steam page. So that's where we're at. Also, Corruptoros is a great username, by the way. I love it. Let's see. Let's spin the wheel. Oh, wait, my audio isn't on. There we go. Cinderella Phenomenon. Okay, hold on. Let me install. Let me read the game description real quick. Let's see here. Start page. All right, so this is an Otome visual novel, and the story is as follows. 4 years after the end of the Great War, capital G, capital W, and the loss of her mother, Crown Princess Lucette of Angiel is still struggling to come to terms with her new life and stepfamily. Cold-hearted and bitter, Lucette's life is once again turned upside down by the fairy tale curse, capital F, capital C. She is thrown into a battle to regain her crown in a fractured kingdom where nothing is as it seems. Apparently it has 5 per-syllable bachelors, so we'll do probably a little bit out of one route. 10 side characters, 10 endings, original theme song, right choice indicator. Okay, if you'd like a recommended playing order in terms of the buildup of plot, here's our recommendation. Okay, so they actually provide a recommended playing order. That's cool. I'll probably go with that then. So I'll play whatever is the first recommended route. All right, let's see here. Library. And wait for it to download. Till then, let me just see what else I got here. Let me pull up the game page actually. Oh boy. I am struggling. And give me a second. Okay. Wow. Alright. This is the trailer. So let's see. Here we go. Oh, ow. Sorry if I deafened anyone. Sorry, 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 sorry. I also deafened myself. Cool. Let's see if that was enough time. Oh, whoops. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Meow. Meow. Let's see here. 85% complete. 100% complete. Let's go. Okay, let me launch the game. Before I take everybody to the gameplay screen, let me fuck around with the audio, actually. I don't want to deafen everybody again. Girl, did you not download the games before the stream? No, I did not. It's the one thing I forgot to do. Ow, my ears. Oh, it's so loud. Sorry. I momentarily deafened myself. Hold on. Cinderella phenomenon. There we go. And game capture. Can you show? Brother in Christ, what is happening? Hold on, give me 1 second. Yes. Hold on. Capture specific window. Try display capture instead of game capture or vice versa. Yeah, I'll probably do that. That's my only advice for this. Yeah. Let me display capture. And Good grief. Return. Settings. You know, well, if I'm going to do the whole display, then I might as well do this. Okay. Yeah, no. Window. Temporary workaround. Okay. Alright. Hold on, let's see if I can maybe make this. There we go. There we go. Yay! Alright, let's go. Is the sound okay, by the way? Like, volume-wise, it's not too loud? Oh, wait, hold on. Ma'am, are you on the wrong layer? Hi! I'm visible! Let's go! We recommend viewing the tutorial if this is your first time playing a Rempy visual novel. Would you like to view the tutorial? It is my first time, so let us view the tutorial. Oh, cute, cute flowers. Welcome to the tutorial, a quick run-through of the shortcuts and functions of Cinderella Phenomenon. To advance through text, click the spacebar or enter. Should you miss a line or two while reading, you can always click the back button in the quick menu that is located on the upper right-hand corner of the text box. There is a limited amount of lines you can roll back to when you use this function. The shortcut for this function is page up. Okay. That's pretty standard. For the lines you have already seen, you can click the skip button to toggle the activation of skip mode. Sorry, no. Activation of skip mode. The keyboard shortcut for this function is tab or holding control. For the best experience, you may activate auto forward mode. It could also be deactivated when you advance the text manually. The text speed and time for the delay may be adjusted through settings. I will not be doing that because I will be voicing all the lines. So, in-game menus, which consist of settings and save files, can be accessed by clicking on the glass slipper or simply pressing right-click. In the settings menu, you can customize your reading experience. You can also enable or disable full screen mode and the right choice indicator. This is also where you can customize the skip mode function. I have the right choice indicator enabled simply because I want to see what it does. But if it annoys me, I'll disable it. The settings menu lets you adjust the text speed and the time auto-forward mode takes before displaying the next line. Last but not least, you can also adjust the volume, which I did because it was very loud. You can have up to 72 save files in the save menu. Jesus! They can be loaded even while playing the story in case you need to recall the events or reconsider your choices. Oh, okay. So you can use it as like a history. That concludes the tutorial. Enjoy the Cinderella Phenomenon experience. Thank you. Thank you, devs. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. Yeah, like bookmarks. One was the Crystallum Lucas, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was the Crystallum Tenebrarum, which was watched over by the high leader of the witches. Let me actually just turn off my logo. The Luccis were sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrum by fear, anger, and hatred. I object to this. I'm a witch, and I am full with so much love. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. I'm in the way of the text. Hold on. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. He named these stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, capital F, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was a usual reward. The fairy tales, capital F, spread further than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales, capital F, were true, and that the magic of the witches was inherently wicked and cruel. The witches became hated and feared. Oh, so it's like in real life. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt, capital W, capital H. Also like in real life. The high leader of the witches, in all of her anger, created the fairy tale curse, capital F, capital C. You think we are wicked? So be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucai's bearer, sought to regain peace. But the witches were blinded by their hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch genocide. I mean, fucking valid. Let's be so for real. Fucking valid. I support women's rights and women's wrongs. A terrible war, the Great War, capital G, capital W, began. Eventually, the Tenebrarum bearer, the high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The Tenebrarum was lost, peace was restored, and the light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when its time will inevitably return. Sorry, updated my stream info. Sign here, contract, Lucette. How do I sign? Whoops. Oh. Prologue. Ice Princess. Okay, hold on. Ah, my legs! Ah! You don't need to see the controls, right? I live here now. My name is Lucette Riel. Oh, what voice should I do for Lucette? Well, she's an MC, so I'll probably go a little bit lighter. My name is Lucette Riella Britton, daughter of King Gennaro Britton III. I am the Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Angiel. At least, that was who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse, capital F, capital C. Oh, she's so sad. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now, I am nothing more than a lowly peasant. Ah, the horror! I feel like I am stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. Hold on, give me a second. The music was distracting me. I hope this is about this girl learning lessons because she's losing points for moniker and witch genocide. The for real. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. It had started out like any other day. Bro, they didn't even name the maid. Her name is just Maid A. Have you heard? Another person was cursed. Dot, dot, dot. I am on my way to the dining hall for breakfast. Oh, I'm not voicing it. I'm on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. There are two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again. Bruh, you suck already. That's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it? They say it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio? The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer. That's awful. You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You'd think those wicked witches are up to something again. I thought the fairy tale curse would stop after you-know-who was defeated. You two were hired to work, not talk. We're sorry, Your Highness. As can only be expected from the likes of them. I like the Rinko Star maid. I'll find a way to bring back that voice. See, I don't think that Maid A is a recurring character, considering they didn't even have a name. I'll voice somebody else with that accent. No. Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. Oh, sadness. I do not have much interest in its effects, even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Oh yeah, you like suck, huh? You're terrible. Okay, got it. Angiel would be better off without the dead weight. If it were up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angiel the instant they fell prey to it. Girl, you suck. But Mother is not here anymore. And she will not come back. Ever. Oh, this maid is just maid. Princess, the king and queen are waiting in the dining hall. I am on my way. The king, Ophelia, does not having a letter make her a higher or lower rank maid? I don't know. But also, you know, when I read this, I realized what it means is the king, separate entity, Ophelia and Rod are all present in the dining hall. But I completely read this as the king named Ophelia. And I was like, okay, slay. But no, the king, comma, Ophelia and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. Oh god. I thought it was king named Ophelia Rod middle name and like Sonic. Good morning, Lisette. Wait, not like Sonic. That's the Yeah. I got what you mean. I got what you meant. I got what you meant. Good morning, Your Majesty. Good morning, Lucette. I'm so rude to my stepmom. Lucette. Ophelia. Ophelia Widensov. Every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a lowly baker. Oh, you're like snobby. She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to mother. I take my seat next to the king, then look up at the person sitting opposite me. Rod Benedict Widensov, my stepbrother, is bored and quiet as usual. So this is one of the love interests, and is in fact the route they recommend that you take first for the complete story. So I guess we're romancing our stepbrother. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Sure. I don't know why he has a plaid bunny. Well, it is a royal family. Yes, it is a royal family. Mike, you're so right. Rod Benedict Widensov, my stepbrother, is bored and quiet as usual. Some incest is to be assumed. Oh, he is 2 years my junior and is the younger of Ophelia's children. He is mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. Okay, I guess that answers the question why the plush bunny is here. It was apparently given to him by a fairy. Sorry. Sorry. I know we're in like a fairy tale world, so fairies are actual beings that exist. But because the MC has been so unlikable up until now, I want you to know I completely read this as a slur for a gay person. Like, in my head, it was apparently given to him by a fairy. Sorry. Not the casual homophobia. By some queer or something. Okay. Well, he's mute, so I didn't expect him to have a voice line. He minds his own business and is easy to deal with. But his older sister... My eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She's probably the most infuriating person I have ever had the displeasure of knowing. Okay, what voice do I give to the stepsister? Do I do like a Valley Girl voice? I'm so sorry. I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. And here she is. Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you too, Lucette. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? ... How do I pronounce this? Okay. Emmeline Widensov, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we are blood, as if she too were born a princess. As if she could be crown princess, perhaps steal my place. I will never let that happen. Now that everyone is here, let us begin. Butlers glide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast. Man, that name is spelled like that. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. Man, that name is spelled like she has blonde hair and blue eyes. What do you mean? Like her middle name could totally be McKaylee. Butlers glide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast. Oh god, what voice did I give the mother? I'm switching it up anyway. So, Emmeline, you were reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you. Well, I don't know why she has a British accent, but let's go. Oh, yes. There are so many, and they are all so wonderful. Thank you so much, Father. I am happy that you like them. I love them. It is. It's so strange the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That is because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned. But why? They are such charming stories. Fairy tales mislead humans into believing that they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they want them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place. What are you implying about the witches, Lucette? The atmosphere shifts, the air in the room growing heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall. Have you any idea what you are talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now, they still spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects. She's a slay feminist Tudor citizen. Yeah. The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over Angiel. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even in my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone, and so I cannot bring myself to care. How do you know the cursed are innocent? Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angiel after the Great War, capital G, capital W. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about. Leave Mother out of this. Dear, please. I do not have a consistent voice for the stepmom, man. What should I make her sound like? I'm legitimately like, I'm torn. She seems nice. I don't want to give her like an evil voice. Just whatever, girl. Okay. Lucette, darling, your father didn't mean to. I am not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy. I... Lucette, you will show your mother respect. She is not my mother. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I am done. Excuse me. My father and I have never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. My father, the king. It has been 17 years, and I have never felt any love from him. He treats Emmeline and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children. Better than he has ever treated me. This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one that was there for me when no one else was. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she would still be here. Man. Man. Why the sour face so early in the morning, princess? I just... We're standing looking at Ocean. Whoa, my god. Maybe I should have given him an actual voice. Oh, okay, hold on. I take back my NPC Ringo Starr voice. Let me guess. It's the king, the queen, or Princess Emmeline? Or is it all of them? I ignore his question. Fritz, what are you doing here so early? I'm running some errands for my father. Fitzgerald Aidan Leverton, son of the highest knight of the Order of Caldera. His father, Sir Alcaster, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Alcaster is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned the honor of becoming my personal knight. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays. You should wait in the throne room, then. Thank you. ... Princess? Yes? You know, I haven't seen you smile once since I met you. Why is that of any importance? ... Still, I do hope to see you smile one day, Princess. ... Well, I won't take up more of your time. I'll see you at 10. 10? Don't tell me you've forgotten. Forgotten what? You're going to town today, remember? I deflate as the realization dawns upon me. It has been 2 days since the king issued the order. Lucette, I would like you to accompany Emmeline on one of her town outings. Surely you could send maids with her instead. I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with her maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister. Stepsister. She is your sister, and you will treat her and Rod as if they were of your blood. Okay, so why am I romancing Rod? I'm just saying. ... 2 days from now, you are going to accompany Emmeline outside. It has been 4 years since you last left the palace. Girl's a shut-in for real. Ever since then, you have locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Angiel was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful Angiel really is. Lucette, a princess, must know her kingdom. No wonder she's like the she's like that get her some vitamin D stat. For real? Go with Emmeline, and she will show you the town that you only ever see through your windows. ... Is that an order? If it needs to be. ... Are we clear? ... Lucette? Understood. The last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. I shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I am safe here. Princess? Are you all right? ... It won't be that bad. The townsfolk are good people. How can you be so sure? ... Times have changed. People change. That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end. Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later. Delora, do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? I wish you could talk to me, you and the others. My dolls are my only... Girl! My dolls are my only friends. They are the only ones I can trust. Unlike humans, they will never betray me. Girl, come on! They will never hurt me. They will always be there for me. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic, it was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. But every year, at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. Aw, that's cute. A child's dream. I'd been fascinated by the dolls, which had always held a little greeting card. A card with the words, "I love you" on it. Oh. A card with the words, "I love you" on it, signed by M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared. In her own way. The secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she had disappeared. Yes? Excuse me, Your Highness. The king has requested your presence. This better not be another lecture. Tell him I am on my way. I will see you later, Delora. And we've come across yet another man, capital M. Oh, what fucking voice do I give you? Good morning, Your Highness. Sir Mithras. Sir Mithras, the royal advisor. Father trusts him a great deal, just like he does Sir Alcaster. Every day, you look more and more like your mother. ... I sometimes find Sir Mithras talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. He must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. There's something about him that puts me on edge. Are you on your way to see the king? I shall not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess. Bro, anime games fuck me up because this guy looks the same age as the pro tag. No, you're so right. ... Your Majesty. Lucette, are you ready? You will enjoy this, Lucette. I've heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. I mean, girl, I kind of agree. You need to go outside. You will get to know your sister better, and you will be able to interact with and learn about the people of Angiel, about our subjects. I will not learn anything I do not already know. Why do you always believe that the people around you are incapable of good? Because I have seen how quickly people will... Oh, brother. I will see how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Mother warned me about human nature. You do not see clearly, Lucette. If you would only open your eyes, you would be able to see how good people really are. I believe I'm already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I have seen that there is no good in you. Damn, girl. But Lucette, Where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then, I'd been overflowing with grief and pain. I just lost Mother, my entire world. I'd hoped that maybe then he would have shown me love and compassion. Even just a hug to let me know someone was there. ... It had been a childish hope. I had been left alone. I did not see him for months. I had barely even heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. This is what you have taught me, Your Majesty. I know that I've hurt you. I know there is nothing I can do to atone for what I did. But please, Ophelia and her children are not a part of that. They do not deserve to be hated. In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did. Lucette. Enough. I have already said I will go. Everyone is waiting outside. I shudder at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years. Lucette, it will be okay. How can you be so sure? Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emmeline. I would not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me. She's complex, I'll give her that. I dislike her, but I also sympathize with her. Oh, look, we've moved on from man, and we have now upgraded to girl. Hello, how can I help? Viorica. Princess Emmeline. How good to see you. I trail Emmeline, ignoring her as she embraces her friend. I glance around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. I cannot understand why Emmeline insisted she buy gifts for her friends here. I cannot believe I am outside the palace. There's no need to be so tense, princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself. You ask the impossible of me. There is no need to be so formal, Viorica. I am still the same as I was. Oh, yes. Rod's come along as well. Wait, does he speak or is he speaking through the bunny? It's been a while, Viorica. It's good to see you again too, Rod. And yay, I was thinking squeaky bunny voice. It's the only thing I could think to do. And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Lucette. The look on Viorica's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear. Oh, good God. My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. And this is Sir Fitzgerald, Sir Alacaster's son. It is a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Oh, you're Sir Fitzgerald? You really are as handsome as Emmeline described in her letters. I'm sorry? Oh, she got a little crush on the knight, huh? Please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald. Dot, dot, dot. I'm sorry, Emmeline. Right. So, what brings you all the way here? Oh, I'm here to get some toys, gifts for some new friends. Toys from here? Are you sure? Of course I am. I cross my arms. I would prefer we finish this errand as quickly as possible. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness. Princess. I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace. Beautiful lady. I mean, yeah. Hello. Is this one of the love interests? Is the first one that's caught my attention. Good morning. Up until this point, I had always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walks in proves me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring. Oh, you're early today, ma'am. I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now? Oh, of course. Let me go and fetch them for you. I'll just be one moment, Emmeline. Why is she smiling at me? Here you are, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, that lady was beautiful. Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison. Who is she? She's new around town. Some say that she's a fairy. A fairy? A queer! Sorry. Fairies had saved Angel from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them our saviors. Protag, damn, I hope she is. Streamer, damn, I hope she is. And yet the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading. Here you go. Thank you so much. No, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drop by again soon. Good. I look forward to seeing you again. I hope to see you again as well. I hope to see you again soon as well, Rod. Likewise. Likewise. Leaving the palace was a bad idea. While I am out, I am the center of attention. Some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me. Like I am the plague. There are some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago. I'm sure the townsfolk are only surprised to see you again after so many years. Right. Fritz and Rod lag behind us, which leaves only Emmeline walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worse, the staring or her company. Oh, Lucette, look! A street performance! It's been so long since I last watched one. Street performance? Hello! It's a boy! That does not look like a boy to me. That looks like a beautiful lesbian. Good day, everyone! My name is Waltz, and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic. 'Tis the fate of many anime boys. Yes, it is. It is. The boy named Waltz snaps his fingers, and colorful petals start to rain down from the sky. Colorful flower petals. Isn't that pretty, Lucette? ... And are those princesses over there? It is an honor to have you in attendance. Please accept this humble gift. He snaps his fingers and white lilies appear in his hand. Oh, thank you! I'm really doing the stepsister dirty by giving her this Valley Girl voice. I'm sure she's like a very modest and kind person. The boy looks at me as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives me a wry smile. I hope to see you again during my next show. We'll definitely try. He gracefully bows before moving back into his area to perform more magic tricks for a gathering crowd. There are performances like this all around NGL. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorite. I do not intend to leave the palace again. But you don't like it out here? Rod and I grew up here. I love Angiel, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Lucette. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. That means a lot to me, so thank you. I did not do this for you. I am only here because the king ordered me to go with you. I just want us to be closer, Lucette. I would like to try to be your friend. I do not want or need your friendship. No matter how you act around me, we are not and never will be sisters. I'd take care to remember that, if I were you. But Rod suddenly grabs my hand, pulling me away from Emmeline. Stop! He is staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him angry. Rod, don't. Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the looks of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away. Princess, wait. Don't follow me. Princess! I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch the people bumbling down the streets. So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. And yet, they are happy. And I... Woman A. I heard a niece lost her job at the palace. It's true. Crown Princess Lucette made sure the poor girl was fired. Woman A. I stop in my tracks at the mention of my name. Not again. Niece? Was that the name of that one maid that tore Delora's dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified. A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that was so wrong? I know that Anise, hardworking and big-hearted, very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the Crown Princess is to please. My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with that cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess. Ice Princess? So all those times I heard the servants saying that, I'd always suspected they were talking about me. She is the complete opposite of our Princess Emmeline. That child's an angel. We all know she should be Crown Princess. Annoyance begins to simmer inside me. I cannot stand hearing anymore, so I walk away. Ever since Emmeline entered my life, I'm always being compared to her. And now I have become second best. I am Lucette Riella Britton, daughter of King Gennaro Britton III and the Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Angiel. I am of royal blood. She is nothing. There you are. Princess, you must come back with me. It is getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess? Are you all right? Are you hurt? I brush him off and turn away. No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace. Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. My bed is welcoming to my unusually heavy body. I turn my head and meet Delora's glassy gaze from where she sits on my shelf. I left the palace today, Delora. It was the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was... What have I ever done to deserve those looks? How can I be so hated? Ice Princess. I wish Mother was here. I look at the smiling faces of my dolls. At least I still have all of you. I yawn and stretch my arms. Good night, Delora. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Singing? But who? Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Wait, karaoke stream early? I blink my eyes open only to see Delora sitting right in front of me on my bed. Moonlight spills across her delicate features. How I wonder what you are. Wasn't she on the shelf with all of the other dolls when I went to bed? Laura? It's almost time. I pinch my cheeks to make sure I am not dreaming. It hurts. Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12. Oh! I hope you're ready, Princess. What? My doll just turned into a human? How? Who are you? You know who I am. I've been watching you since the day your father gave me to you. What is happening? I don't think I've ever been so confused in my life. Well, yeah, your doll just came to life. No shit. All the answers will come with time, but right now, I am here to give you something, Princess. Is this Cinderella's very own glass slipper? It is beautiful. Too beautiful. Then a realization begins to dawn upon me. You're a witch! Girl, look at her! Smart girl. I knew you'd figure that out eventually. Now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown. What? Sweet dreams, Cinderella. Hey. Okay, hold on. Let me save here actually. Common route prologue. Let me get to the end of the prologue. Return. Hey! Wake up, girl. Wait, sorry. Wake up, girl. Huh? Where am I? Ow, my head. You have some nerve sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before a customer sees you. I was in my room. How am I here? Did not hear what I said, you filthy child. Filthy? You would speak to your crown princess in such a manner. If you're the crown princess, then I'm the queen. You must have been knocked on the head quite hard to have such a grand delusions. I am not delusional. I am Lucette Riella Britton, blood daughter of King Gennaro Britton III and the crown princess of Angiel. Right. The king never had a daughter with that witch. She referring to mother? Witch? Don't pretend to be stupid, girl. I can only stare at her, puzzled. A good king only has stepchildren, Princess Emmeline and Prince Rod. And you are most definitely neither of them. What? Oh, actually, the romancing the stepbrother now, while still a little bit weird, makes more sense if you're like a peasant girl, right? Okay. What? Now get gone before you go spouting your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them away. But she still knows. Yeah, she still knows. With a huff, she leaves me to my own rapidly turning thoughts. I quickly realize that I am wearing tattered clothes and that I do not even have shoes on. No. This cannot be happening. Something shines against my chest and I reach up to grab it. It all floods back. Delora being a witch. Cinderella's glass slipper. This is not a dream. Delora gave me the fairy tale curse. My hands begin to tremble. I must return to the palace to speak with the king. Girl, that is not going to work. Let me in! Sorry, girl, but this palace is off limits to uninvited guests. You do not understand. I am Crown Princess Lucette Riella Britton. I must speak with my father. As loath as I am to call him that, I have to. No one will believe me if I am addressing him by title. You best leave now, nice and quiet, before we have to force you. If you would only... Make way for the king! Woo! The gates swing open and 3 horses trot out. Soldiers ride 2 of the horses while the last horse has a different, familiar rider. Father! I immediately move to block the path of his horse. The soldiers move to hold me back. Your Majesty! What is this? Your Majesty, this girl is claiming to be your daughter. Daughter? Both of my stepchildren are in the palace right now. What? Even father is a part of this? Father, you must help me. A witch has cursed me. For once in your life, just once, help me. You must believe me. Tell me, where is your family, child? Why are you all alone? He looks at me with pity in his eyes. He's looking at me more kindly as a peasant than he ever did when I was the crown princess and his daughter. I recoil. You must be hungry. Take this. This should feed you and your family for a day or two. The kingdom offers work opportunities to those who need them. Please let your parents know. I do not want your pity, father. Please escort this girl back to her home. Make sure she gets there safely. At once, Your Majesty. I watched as my father and his 2 guards ride away on their horses, leaving me to stand in their dust. He left me alone. Again. Where is your home, girl? There's nowhere left for me to go. Father has forgotten me. Leave me. Now look here, our orders were to leave me alone. Suit yourself, can't say we didn't try. Don't cause any more scenes, little girl. I watch with bleary eyes as the soldiers return to the palace. How can this be happening? I stare at the small pouch in my hands. I do not know what hurts more. The fact that I have just been unceremoniously paraded away from my home like I'm nothing more than a piece of garbage. Or the fact that my own father does not recognize me. Oh, look at that girl's hideous dress. How difficult it is to be poor. I clutch the pouch closer to my chest as I run to an empty alley. I huddle in a corner, trying to become as small as possible. I squeeze my eyes shut, hoping that when I next open them, everything will be back to normal. A dream? No matter what happens, you must not leave the palace. Why? The world is cruel. People will only ever hurt you. But they are always so nice to me. That is only because you are the crown princess. They will only ever think of what they can take from you. I am trying to protect you, my love. That is why you must never leave the palace. Never leave, Mother. I am the only one who will ever love you so much. Do you understand? I understand. Hey! We got through the prologue. Okay, let me just save. Manu? Actually, I'll save it here. End of prologue. Common Route, Chapter 1. Let me go back to our wheel. Cool. So that was the prologue to Cinderella Phenomenon. Yay! Woo! Interesting game. Interesting story. It took me about an hour and 20 minutes. No, a little bit less, like an hour to play through the prologue. So I'll maybe pick that up again in a different stream. That was kind of the idea here. Is I would play a little bit of each of these games, and if anything like super fascinated me, I would turn that into its own stream. But for now, yeah, I mean, it's cool. It seems like it has a lot of content because like that was the prologue only. So that's interesting. I probably get a lot of hours out of that. All right, let us go to the wheel. Spin that wheel. Woo! Enamored wrists. Okay. Okay. So this is from Crystal Gameworks, which are the people who hosted the Otome Game Festival last week, I think. But here, about this game. Let us... Uh, hold on. Interesting. Okay. Let me take us back to the wheel. Wow. So what it says here is, Alex is a college student studying nursing and recently freed from her unbearable helicopter parents. Far from home and trying to get through classes as quickly as possible, she's grown burnt out and quite lonely. However, she hears about a mysterious social media account filled with images of ruined buildings, rooftop views, and rooms trapped in time, framed by a challenge. Feeling adventurous? Come find us. Her curiosity piqued, a spark of rebellious energy stirs within her. She sets out to find the origins of the photos and finds 3 urban explorers, each of them unearthing something new and unfamiliar in her heart. So, 3 possible love interests, 2 male, 1 female, several beautiful scene graphics, over 50,000 words, Steam achievements. Yay! Okay, so this is a significantly shorter game than the one I just played. For context, Cinderella Phenomenon was 235,636 words with 10 different endings and 5 pursuable bachelors. Yeah, let me... So this is significantly shorter. Let me open up the game, which is now downloaded. Play. And also let me change this. Enamored risks. Done. Gameplay screen. Oh, Lord. Brother in Christ. Hold on. There we go. Hi. This is Enamored Risks. Let me move myself back down where I usually am. Here. And let's start. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Brother. Return. Phone. Where'd I stick it? I sit up, rubbing the sleep from my eyes. It's too early for this. Where did you go? Aha! Grabbing my phone from the floor, I pull it off the charger and punch in my passcode. I don't even have to unlock it to know what these texts are. No one texts me in the first place, but even if they did, it would never be this early. Another text pops up across the top of my screen as my phone vibrates in my hand, and I tap it, opening the streams of text from both of my parents. It's the usual things that I don't want to answer. What are my grades? How many classes am I taking? There's only one right answer, and it isn't the truth. Though even the right answer isn't the answer they want. Not that I've ever managed to figure out exactly what that is. But I can't keep dodging their questions like I have been. I mean, I can, but it's going to get me in trouble. Which feels a little pathetic. I'm an adult now, aren't I? Or I'm supposed to be, though I don't feel like one. But it's not like I've ever been treated like one either. I send back a quick good morning, hoping that gets them to stop for just a minute so I can backread and make sure I'm not missing anything that they'll complain about later. I don't see anything new, so I start tapping out a reply to them. 12 measly credit hours, and no, I don't know my grades. I won't know them until midterms and finals. I'm not sure if it's a blessing or a curse that my professors won't update grades on a more frequent basis. On one hand, I'm not obsessing from week to week. On the other, I have no idea from week to week. I add in a final note that I'm going to be in classes all day and that I love them before muting my text notifications. I put my phone face down on the bed for the moment, getting up for the day. It's before my alarm would have gone off, but I might as well get out of bed. I can get some more studying in, maybe. Something so I don't feel like 12 hours of classes isn't enough. Classmate 1. Oh, they posted a new story to their Instagram. There are way too many terms for all the things in the human body. I'm pretty good at memorization, but this is too much. I can feel my eyes glazing over. Where is this? Looks like an old house, maybe? Yeah, but where? Why do they have to talk about this now? It's so distracting. I guess it's my fault for finding it interesting enough to be distracted. Well, it's not on campus. No shit, Sherlock. If we had any abandoned churches on campus, people would have had drunken party in it by now. It's not something I could do, exploring abandoned buildings like these people do. If my parents didn't kill me, I think I would probably get myself hurt, and then my parents would kill me. So the same end result. It's reckless and stupid. Do you want to see if we can find it after class? I feel like it's bad. I feel like it's bad to talk about this. I feel like it's bad to talk about that right this minute. I don't have time anyway. These muscle terms aren't going to memorize themselves. Class starts in about 10 minutes. I'll focus on this until then. The stool squeaks across the floor, snapping me out of my concentration. Hey. Sorry. Hey. You're early. Usually Finn slides in right before the professor shuts the door. Oh. I haven't been to sleep yet. I look at my watch. How long have you been awake? About 22 hours now, maybe? I'll sleep after this. I didn't want to miss. I don't really know what to do with this information. Is he telling me he usually oversleeps and that's why he's almost late to class? Why was he up all night? I don't have a chance to inquire before the professor shows up, though, so I decide I'll take notes for him. He's pretty nice. I like him. Usually having to have a partner or do any kind of group work is my least favorite thing. Usually, my partners never do their part, or they do it so badly I end up redoing it anyway. Finn isn't bad, though. He keeps up on the material for the most part, and he's easy to get along with. He's only a little strange. I can't imagine having a wardrobe full of nothing but black clothes. Oh, really? Really? You can't imagine having a wardrobe full of nothing but black clothes? Oh, I wonder what that's like. I would have no idea. I can't imagine having a wardrobe full of nothing but black called out, yeah, black clothes, but I've never seen him wear a color. Honestly, I wouldn't have paid him much attention if we hadn't ended up accidental lab partners, but I can't say I have any complaints. Neither can I, because I think he's cute. That was Roxie speaking. I steal a glance at him as the professor begins his lecture, and Finn looks like he's already fading. I think he might have been better off skipping class. Not that I've never come to class on too little sleep. I don't think I have the capacity to skip class. I hate that my stomach drops at the thought alone. I hate the thought of looking at my phone later. Like I expected, Finn fell asleep a few minutes into class and is still asleep, actually. I'm not sure if it's that the professor didn't notice or that he didn't care. Or maybe he did and Finn's going to get docked for it later. All the more reason I'm glad I took some extra thorough notes. Though this isn't quite legible yet. I give him a careful shake, hoping that that isn't rude. I feel like it would be worse to not wake him up, though. He said he was sleeping after this, but he should do that in a bed. He vaguely stirs, and I find myself thinking that he's kind of cute. Long eyelashes and what looks like some smudged eyeliner. So he's an emo boy. He's a cute little emo boy. I don't think it occurred to me before college that guys would wear makeup willingly, but he does, and it looks nice. I shouldn't be staring. I give him another shake, and his eyes finally open. He sits up, blinking blearily and rubbing his face. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Well, I took notes for you, so it could be worse. Though I'll probably need to rewrite them for you. I show him my notes, and he looks over them, blinking the sleep from his eyes before he starts laughing. I really appreciate the thought, but I think you're right. Is this even English? It should be. It's the only language I know. I'm not sure. Maybe you unlocked something in your subconscious. I can't help but laugh a little bit at that, tucking my notebook away. That's absurd. I could type these up and email them to you, if that works. Does? Appreciate it. It's not a problem. I was going to type them anyway. Anyway, I have another class to get to. See ya! Checking my watch, I probably shouldn't have dawdled. But more than that, I think I shouldn't have scheduled my classes quite so close together. By the time I get back to my apartment, my phone has too many texts again. I really don't want to read them. But I do, because what else am I going to do? Ignore them? That'll go over well, I'm sure. Reading over them properly, I feel pretty bad. I should have kept up my course load and powered through it. Though it's bold of them to think that I'm doing anything extracurricular or romantic. The last time I had a boyfriend, I think I was 14. I really don't like it when they're mad at me, though. I take a breath and then type out an apology. I'll make it up to them next term. They're paying for my classes, so it's the least I can do. I don't want to disappoint them. Girl, your parents are super overbearing. Like, actually super overbearing. Tonight, Finn looks much more awake than he did in class before. Which is good, because we need this to get this lab report done, and I could do it myself, but I don't particularly want to. Aside from that, this is one of my few chances to socialize at all. I like Finn well enough, and I'd like to get to know him better. He's pretty reserved, though. I don't think I've ever heard him mention a hobby or anything that he's into. We really only talk about stuff for class, which doesn't say much about anyone. I feel like I've forgotten how to talk to people, though. How do you talk to someone about something that isn't schoolwork? Do you have any plans after this? That's a start, I guess. Finn stops what he's doing for a moment and shrugs. Nothing in particular. Do you? Thought all you did was study. Not all the time. Just most of the time. Part of me feels a little offended that he's making fun of me, but he's smiling, and I think maybe he doesn't mean it in a mean way. Besides, it's not like he's wrong. Can't get mad at the truth. I do other things. Like? I like to try my hand at music composition sometimes on the computer. Reading, too. Walks are nice if the weather's good. I like walking around the part of town with all the old houses. They're so much more interesting than anything built nowadays. They have a lot more personality to them. What about you? He's quiet for a long moment, finishing up the question we were working on before answering. I do a lot of outdoor stuff, I guess. I used to do rock wall climbing. This is not what I expected for someone that looks like this. Is there a reason you're staring? Oh, I didn't take you as the type to do a lot of physical stuff. What do you expect? That I haunted campus looking for my next victim? No. Not quite that dramatic, but that's closer to what I was imagining. I don't know, maybe you, stayed in more. He laughs and shakes his head. Nah, I like being outside. During the day? She's really saying, you pale as fuck, boy. Sure, but not without SPF 100 sunscreen. Oh. That explains how he can be an outdoorsy person and still be this pale. Do you know how to answer the next question? Let's see. He doesn't seem interested in telling me anything else, so we focus on getting the lab report done. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's nice. There's something sad about how much stimulation I get out of doing this lab report with him. Girl, you need friends. It takes me a moment to realize that what I'm hearing beyond the music from my headphones, my studying focus broken now. The screen on my phone says it's mom. I wonder what she wants. It's the same as always. Anytime they ask me what I'm doing, it's never because they want to know what I'm up to. I lean back in my chair and tap out a reply to them, letting them know that I'm studying. Another text comes through, and this one is a little different from usual. What am I doing on the weekend? I don't know yet. Is she worried about me? Both my parents are always worried about me, technically, but not in a way that feels particularly loving. I'll tell her I don't have plans. See where that gets me. The typing notification appears on my phone screen after I send it. I hope you blocked in time for studying. Good grief. Really? My hand hurts. Shaking my head, I stop squeezing my phone in a death grip and turn it off. I don't ever do enough, do I? If it's not studying, then there's no point to anything that I do. They haven't asked me about friends since I told them I didn't have any months ago. I don't know what to do. I know they love me, but what does that even mean? Do they care about me, or do they just care about my success? Girl, this is too real. I can't tell. I've never been able to. Turning off my phone, I drop it to the floor. They're never going to be happy with me. Shocking no one, at least of all myself, I spent my weekend sleeping and studying. Not that I have anyone to shock. But it's fine. I'm going to do great on this test. And then study some more? It never ends. Look! In front of me, a couple of my classmates are excited about something. How did they get so high up? I don't know. I think this is the old cathedral. You know, the one you pass on the highway if you're coming in from the north side of campus? No, that can't be it. Roof's the wrong color. I wonder who runs it. They'd have to be pretty fearless to get up on the roof, right? Or stupid. Both. Both. Probably someone on the football team or something like that. I watch these videos on YouTube and it takes a ton of work to get up to some of these places. Excuse me? Huh? What is it? This is the most impulsive thing I've done in who knows how long. I can feel myself losing my resolve already, but no, I won't. What are you talking about exactly with the old cathedral? Oh, there's some Urbex group that goes to school here. They post a lot of photos and videos to their Instagram account. Yeah, see? Like this. They show me a photo of a steeply inclined roof with dark shingles, barely visible in the darkness. The sky is a sea of stars. Even just looking at a picture of it, I feel breathless. See? You get it. It's cool, right? Super cool. Look at these. They show me more of the photos, some of them in buildings that really don't look safe, one that has a vague, partial shape of a person in it with a mask of some sort on. The caption on that one says, "What's with the spooky mask? For those of you watching at home, we're in an old place with a potential asbestos problem, and I'd like to escape here with some cool pictures, not lung cancer. Thanks." So this place was built in the 1900s, probably? It was used in construction for a long time. Each photo they show me feels like a frozen picture of time. Places with old medical files, places where nature has taken over again. It's amazing. Yeah, wow. I'm definitely going to follow them. The professor walks in then, so I quickly thank my classmates and go back to my desk, quickly searching up the account. I hit the follow button without thinking too hard about it before reading their bio. Feeling adventurous? Come find us. I feel jittery. Excited? My nerves are flooded with excited energy. For the first time, I barely focus on my notes, and I barely hear the homework assigned. I'm going to find these places. I was good. I did some studying over the weekend. A little. Not much, though. Usually, that would stress me out. But right now, I can't bring myself to care. I spent most of my time digging through the Instagram account of these Urbex people, going all the way back to the first post to see if I could figure out where these pictures are from. There's factories, an abandoned mall, an old theme park, a lot of old houses, abandoned hospitals. Some of the hospitals have old patient files, which I can't help but wonder, is that a HIPAA violation? I can't stop thinking about this. I can't think of a single time in my life that I've been this fixated on something. Girl! Alex? Are you there? I jump, startled back to my senses. Studying. I'm studying with Finn. Or I'm supposed to be. Anyway. Sorry, I spaced out. I think you went to another planet, maybe? Crap, that's embarrassing. I pull up my phone and pull up the account. I feel the need to justify myself. Maybe he'll understand? How can you see all this stuff and not be interested? I was thinking about this. I have been all weekend. I show him the account, and he immediately stiffens. He's one of them. Like, for sure, right? He likes to be outdoors. He climbs. That kind of thing seems pretty dangerous. Oh? I haven't done it. Some of the guys at the gym where I used to do wall climbing did. It's fine to look, but it's dangerous. You shouldn't try to do this kind of thing. Somehow, I feel like a deflated balloon. But only for a minute. I'm not going to do anything stupid. I like having a mystery to solve, so I want to find out what at least one of these places is exactly. You'll get yourself killed. I will not. Why do you care, anyway? I don't know. Logic tells me I should stop someone from running into abandoned buildings. Seems like a questionable life choice. You'd be stupid to dig into it. I feel so tense, so agitated. I can take care of myself. I'm not a child, and I'm not stupid. But we're here to study, and I have been slacking on that. Taking a deep breath, I force myself to calm down. Sorry for bringing it up. We should get back to this, right? Yeah. The rest of the evening feels stiff, off, and tense, but we get through it. Back home, there's a nagging thought in the back of my head that I should study some more before I go to bed. But I don't want to do that. I pull up the Instagram account, looking over the photos again. This one set they did is a hospital, I think, anyway. It looks like it's only one floor, though. Usually they explore the whole building, so this must be the only level to this place. I grab my laptop and open up my browser. There can't be that many abandoned hospitals, right? In the end, there's a couple of small psych wards nearish to here that were closed but not torn down. I'm feeling excited again. I want to go see these places. Sitting in my car, the first location was a bust. There was a gate that was open, but the windows and the doors were all locked. This is risky, but I'm not going to be more reckless by trying to break and enter. This is illegal as is, but that would be really illegal, and I really don't want to get arrested. My parents would flip, but I might also get kicked out of school. If I get kicked out of school, then I have to go home. I'm not getting arrested, because I'm not going to do anything stupid. Anything stupid, I'll be fine. I punch in the next address on my phone. First location's a bust, but I'm not giving up. Not yet, anyway. The drive to the next site is pretty painless, boring. Your destination is on the left. I look to my left as I drive past, noticing the no trespassing signs first. Maybe this is a bad idea. I change lanes, ready to get back on the highway and turn around. I feel kind of sad about it, though. I see a supermarket parking lot and flip on my turn signal, turning way too hard into the lot and earning myself an annoyed honk for braking out of nowhere. But really, whose fault is it that they were tailgating? I pull into a parking spot and turn off my car. Pulling up the map on my phone, it's only about a 10-minute walk back to the site. I came all the way out here. I'm going to at least look. I get out, grab my backpack, and lock up my car. And then I make double sure I locked it. It beeps at me, and I start my trek. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Approaching the site, I notice the barbed wire wrapped around the top of this 6-foot-tall fence. Maybe I won't be able to get in? Circling around, there's no gate I can get through, but there is a patch in the top of the fence where the wire is broken. Looking up at it, I try to remember the last time I climbed a fence. Maybe when I was a little kid? But I never even really did anything adventurous then, either. I grab the chain link, stick my foot in, and carefully pull myself up and on top of the fence. Take it slow. Don't get scratched. If I have to get a tetanus shot and it runs through my parents' insurance, they're going to know that I was up to something. Very carefully, I get my feet under me and hop down. Ah! Ouch! Note to self, don't do that again. Ow! I wait for the pain in my feet to dissipate and then carefully stand up, walking over to the building. I enter through the door at the back, wincing as it creaks. I step inside, letting the door close behind me. The floors are covered in dust and dirt, and I've never been somewhere so quiet. Even if I'm the only one here, it feels criminal to let my footsteps make noise. I approach the front of the building, spotting old, water-damaged posters on the wall for group activities. On the front desk, there's files, old pens. A keyboard was left behind. You could almost believe this was ready for another day of work, another day of treating patients. I take some pictures as I walk, careful not to disturb anything. I feel like time stopped here long ago, and I don't belong as someone from the present. I walk down the next hallway, peeking into the rooms. There's still beds in them, some made, some stripped. Stubby wooden pencils lay on top of ancient pads of paper. I wonder, when I become a nurse, if I'll ever end up working somewhere like this. Oh, she's studying to become a nurse. What I read online said this was a psych ward for adults. But so much of it feels child-proofed. I understand why, but it's strange nonetheless. I don't know if I could work somewhere like this, actually. No one goes to a hospital because they want to, but especially no one comes to a place like this because they want to. Hey, someone here? This is the police. Crap. Think, think, think. The doors don't have locks. I quickly slip inside the closest room and carefully close the door as quietly as possible. Pulling off my backpack, I crawl under the bed and pull my backpack in, hugging it close to my body. I squeeze my eyes shut, heart thudding in my chest. I can't get caught, I can't get caught, I can't get caught. Footsteps. Hello? Is anyone here? I feel like all the air has left my lungs. I've never been this scared in my life. But I focus on listening as the footsteps continue and then fade into the distance. They get louder again, passing the room I'm in, until I hear the sound of the door at the front open and close. It's quiet again. I crawl out from under the bed, standing and putting my backpack back on. I dust myself off, and this time I'm much more careful about getting back out of here. Back in my car, I take a minute to just sit there and catch my breath before pulling out my phone and opening a DM to the account. There's some texts from my parents waiting, but I'm not going to try to reply to those right now. Selecting the pictures, I send them all before locking my phone, tossing it on the passenger seat. It's easy enough to get back home from here. For the first time ever, Finn is there before me. I wave to him, and then stop. I don't think I've ever seen him look like this, either. As I take my seat, he doesn't acknowledge me. Instead, he's just messing with his phone. I wonder what's eating him. Class is hard to focus on, and it doesn't seem like Finn's focusing much either. I don't think he's looked away from his phone for more than a minute. Okay, putting away my notebook, my pen. I need to talk to you. What? Okay. He doesn't budge as the classroom empties out, and neither do I. This is intimidating. What the hell were you doing? Excuse me? I saw the photos. What were you doing? Photos? Oh my god. He's the one that runs the account? It's your account? Is this what you meant about doing outdoor stuff? Look, yes, but that doesn't matter. Did you go by yourself? Have you done this before? I did. Are you stupid? I am not. I was fine. Do you realize how dangerous it is to mess around in abandoned buildings? You could have gotten yourself killed. Well, you're the one with the account that says come find us. That gets him to stop talking long enough for me to keep going. I didn't get hurt because I'm not stupid. I was careful. I didn't disturb anything. I didn't get hurt. We'll just leave out the part about almost getting caught by the police. Do you go by yourself? If he's being a hypocrite... Damn it, no, I don't. I go with a couple of friends. Then if you're so concerned about what I'm doing... I take a breath. You should let me come with you. The way he's staring at me, I can't tell if he's mad, shocked, or just thinks I'm crazy. Maybe I am. Maybe not having real conversations with anyone for months made me crazy. But after a moment, he sighs and rubs his face. Fine. Ask if they're okay with it. I'd rather you come with us than go off by yourself again. Oh. I think I didn't expect him to agree to this. I don't even know what to say. I'll text you. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Don't go off exploring anything else in the meantime. I won't. My heart is thundering in my chest. I didn't know I could be this kind of person. I've been feeling weirdly anxious the past couple of days. No shit. I really, really didn't expect Finn to be involved with the account. No shit. I know I shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but... Well, I did. Not that I know what I expected from him, but it wasn't this. But he probably didn't expect this from me either. I look at the notification on my screen, and for once, I don't feel stressed. I feel excited. It's not a number I have in my phone, but it says it's Finn. He's texted me a couple of times before, but since it was just for study meetups, I never really bothered to add him to my contacts. Girl! I open the message, excitement bubbling within me as I read over it. He wants to meet at a coffee shop today. Do I have time? I close the textbook that's open on my desk. I have time. I text back that I can meet them and then add Finn's number to my phone. I wonder what his friends are like. I'm a little early, I think. This place is cute, and it smells nice. I walk up to the counter, looking over everything on the menu. Seems like mostly normal things that you can get at any coffee shop. The raspberry mocha sounds nice, though. And they have milk alternatives. Can I get something started for you? Oh, can I get the raspberry mocha with almond milk? He writes in a flurry across the cup. Do you want whipped cream on that? No, thank you. You got it. Can I get a name? Alex. Lactose intolerant queen. He stops and blinks at me. Are you here to meet Finn by any chance? I am. Is this one of his friends? Nice to meet you. I'm Paxton. I'm on the clock right now, but I'll be over to join you guys soon. Glad I gave him an actual voice. Jesus. While I make your drink, you can go meet Zaina over there. He gestures to a pretty girl sitting at a table in the corner with her headphones on. Okay, what do I owe you? Don't worry about it. It's on the house. I'll bring it over in a few minutes. Oh, thank you. I stuff the cash I had in my hand into the tip jar and walk over to the table he gestured to. The pretty girl, Zaina, notices me and looks up. Can I help you? I'm here to meet Finn, and Paxton said I should just come over here. Oh, hey, Alex, right? Is it short for something? She softens immediately, pulling her headphones off and patting the seat next to her. Oh, no, it's just Alex. My parents thought they were getting a boy, and they got me instead. But they didn't like any of the feminine variations, so it's just Alex. Huh. Cute. I can feel my cheeks get hot. Usually people just think it's weird. She thinks it's cute? Is it cute? Anyway, Finn will show up eventually. He probably overslept, or he got distracted doing his eyeliner. You know how that goes. The way Zaina just moves on with the conversation snaps me out of my embarrassment. I think about how the most I've ever done is sloppily apply a little with a pencil, so no, I don't know. But the day I saw him sleeping, it did look pretty good. Oh, yeah. It's nice to meet you, by the way. Likewise. Her attention shifts to her phone and she scowls. Don't leave me on red when you're late, asshole. She rolls her eyes and puts her phone on the table. So, you went out to that old hospital by yourself? Yeah. I went to another one too, but it was locked up. I don't know how to pick locks. I'm glad you don't. If you got caught, you could have gotten charged with breaking and entering on top of trespassing. Can't play dumb like that. Can't play dumb like you didn't know you were trespassing when you also broke in, after all. Oh. That makes sense. I think Finn knows how to pick locks, but like, seriously, don't do it. Though, she's burning holes into her phone now. Sometimes I can't help but think it might be a useful skill to have. For when your idiot friend isn't capable of being on time for anything. I have decided that I am never, ever going to piss off Zaina. Ever. Hey. I jump a bit as he takes a seat next to me, across from Zaina. Where did he come from? So, what's your excuse? I was too comfortable to get up. You're an ass sometimes. You know that? You never miss a chance to remind me. I would be worried, except Finn doesn't seem at all put off by Zaina's irritation. He might even enjoy needling her. Zaina looks ready to say something else when Paxton sets down a mug in front of her. And a mug in front of me. Sorry about the wait. It's fine. Thank you. Zaina doesn't say anything, but she's holding the mug up close to her face, and she looks like she's in heaven. Paxton walks away again before returning a moment later with 2 more mugs. I knew it was a good move not to go on break until you showed up. I wasn't that late. Anyway, me being late isn't what the topic is. Maybe it should be. Nah, telling Alex about what we do is way more exciting. I keep my mouth shut, not wanting to get on Zaina's nerves by agreeing with Finn, and not wanting to be oh my god. And not wanting to be a third person on Finn's back about being late, even though he was pretty late. Besides, I don't want her running off to do this stuff on her own again. I wasn't going to. Good. So, where do we want to start? The basic rules would be good, I guess. He drums his fingers on the table for a moment before continuing. So, generally, you don't actually break into places. The hospital you went to was unlocked, right? That's fine, but breaking and entering is a bad idea. I told her that already. It's never a bad reminder. What else? Oh, you know how at parks they always tell you to take nothing but photos, leave nothing but footprints? Same rule applies here. You want it to look like you were never there. You'll find cool stuff sometimes, but you leave it for the next explorers to find. That makes sense. I think taking photos is the best part, personally. There's something cool about capturing the process of urban decay on film. Or memory card. Zaina laughs a bit at that. These days, yeah. I did really like seeing all the photos on your account. That's what really inspired me to go and try it for myself. By yourself. And I won't do it again. Lesson learned. Good. I'll stop bringing it up. Maybe. Really, though, the idea is that if you get hurt or something goes wrong, someone can go get help or call 911 for you. Which, speaking of 911, sometimes we run into people when we're exploring. Sometimes they're cops. They've been cops more than once. Even so, don't run. Sometimes we've hidden, sometimes we're just upfront that we're exploring and taking pictures. But if you run, there's a good chance you're going to get hurt, or they're going to think you're doing something like vandalism. But we're only taking pictures of that. Are you prepared for that kind of thing? Considering I already almost got in trouble once, sure. Might as well. I'd rather not get arrested, but we'll just have to be careful. Cool. Let's see. We're not taking her anywhere with asbestos, right? Not now, anyway. I would need a mask for that, right? Yep. Unless you want cancer in 40 years. I can't say I do. Didn't think so. Anyway, that's most common in places that were built between the 30s and 50s. Right. Even though it wasn't banned until the late 70s? Yeah. We're going to be taking you to more contemporary places, probably. Though it would be good to have gloves for that. I nod along. So far, everything they're telling me makes sense, and it's making my heart race. The same kind of giddy excitement I felt exploring the hospital I went to before. This is so unlike me, but I don't want to let this feeling go. You look awfully excited. I jump a little bit. Well, I've always wanted to see this kind of old architecture up close. Old buildings have always kind of fascinated me. And seeing the psych ward was also pretty cool. Really cool, honestly. It felt so timeless. Like, aside from the dust everywhere, you could imagine people coming in again. The old files were there, the beds were still there. I've never seen anything like it before, never experienced anything like that before, and, oh no. They're staring. I got way too excited. Yeah. I don't make eye contact with them until I hear Finn chuckle beside me. It is cool, isn't it? I think you'll make a good addition to our little team. I feel my face flush from the compliment. My heart pounding in my chest. Meet us back here, say, this Thursday around 10:30 p.m. We'll leave after Paxton's off work. I can do that. Cool. Anyone want to tell her anything else? I'm curious to see what our newbie is made of. Newbie? Okay, now I'm embarrassed. Don't tease her too much, Zaina. If she's put off by this, she's gonna have a bad time. I'm not. I'm fine. I can handle a little teasing. Good. We'll see you Thursday then. It was good meeting you, by the way. It was good meeting you too, all of you. I'll see you Thursday. I can't think of the last time I was this excited about anything. Finn texted me this morning to let me know that I just need a good pair of shoes for this. No respirator required for this particular place, which is good, given that I haven't had a chance to get one yet. It seems to be the regular thing to meet up with Paxton once he's done with his shift at the cafe. I'm filled with nervous energy, but something else too. But once the front door of the mansion opens, all that nervousness melts away into pure, unadulterated excitement. Close to their mansion. We head inside, and I met with that same feeling as before, but also something new. Let's take a look around, shall we? I'm not lonely. Yeah. It feels nice to be with people again, outside of class, outside of schoolwork. This is just something fun. Or hopefully it will be. Do you want to split off into pairs? That sounds good to me. Personally, whoever comes with me is getting dragged into looking for any secret pathways. What about you two? Don't know yet. We'll see where inspiration and my camera take me. I mostly just want to explore the house. This would be a good chance to get to know them all a little better. Anywhere you want to go in particular, Alex? Okay. I think it comes to absolutely nobody's surprise that I'm going to choose the emo boy. But Zaina was a very close second. Because she's hot. But I'm gonna choose the emo boy. Because it's an emo boy. I'm very predictable like that. Yeah, fair. Also, I want to look for secret passageways, so, you know. Maybe I can help you, Finn? Oh? You have more of an appetite for excitement than I expected. I like Ponytail because he kind of looked like a recolor of Kunikita. Kunikita, but with melanin. Also, I totally knew you were going to like Ponytail. I know you so well. I could say the same to you. Finn laughs easily at that. He has a point, though. I didn't think I had this in me either. With that settled, we'll meet back here in a half an hour or so. We split into two groups, Paxton following after Zaina while I go with Finn. Our pace is slow, and he periodically stops to examine the walls, his touch light and careful. Do you often find secret passages? Not often, but sometimes. Just often enough that it's worth looking every time. There's maintenance tunnels under the school, you know. Have you been in them? Yeah, with Zaina and Paxton. We've only done it the one time, though. Pretty sure we'd get in more trouble with the school that we couldn't talk our way out of than with police, you know? Yeah. Want to go sometime? I don't want to get kicked out of school. My parents would have my head. You're not the only one. We'd just be extra careful. I'm not convinced now, but maybe I'll be more interested another time. Especially given that I didn't think I'd be doing any of this in the first place. As we wander through the mansion, we end up in a storage room. While Finn looks around, my eyes fall on a gold frame with a sheet over it. What's this? I lift the sheet carefully, revealing a painting of a man and a woman kissing. It has an unexpectedly calming atmosphere despite the darkness of the storage room. Nice find. Oh, thank you. It's pretty. It is. I watch as he carefully leans the frame forward, examining the back of it. What are you doing? Seeing if there's a potential title for this thing anywhere. Are they usually on the back? No, I found old paintings that aren't titled at all. But it's worth looking. Le Confort, maybe? He sets the frame back in place, and we take a look at it again. I wonder who painted it. And who the subjects are. Well, it's down in this dusty storage area, so maybe one of them got dumped after they painted this. That's depressing. Or maybe one of them died. Do you think this way because you're a goth, or is this just who you are? Why not both? I can't help but laugh a little at that. I like his sense of humor. What if it wasn't so miserable? Maybe the couple lived a long, happy life together and this ended up down here after they passed. Since that still involves dying, you're not really making this all that better. It's less sad than one of them being alone. You have a point. I do. I drop the sheet back over the painting. Should we start heading back? Sounds good. We meet back in the main area of the house and talk a little bit about what we found in our explorations before heading our separate ways. Back in my apartment, I fall into bed. I'm tired, but for the first time in months, my eyes aren't burning. My back doesn't hurt. I don't close my eyes and see walls of text. For the first time in months, I feel really, really happy. I got a text from Finn during class inviting me to another site. I feel my face burn and tap out a quick reply that I'd like to come before putting my phone away. By this point, our professor is back to teaching, and I throw myself back into taking notes. It's hard to focus, though, as I wonder about where we're going to go tonight. Finn texted me the address this time, and we meet at the site. The inside of this old hospital isn't exciting in and of itself, but it's bigger than the other two places we've been. This time, I'm a little more prepared too, with a first aid kit tucked into my backpack. No one got hurt last time, but better safe than sorry, right? Do we want to split up again? Sounds good to me. I like having the newbie around. We don't have to stick together quite so much. What, do you not like hanging out with me, Zaina? You're unbearable, and you know it. Finn laughs. It's a little difficult to parse their relationship, but they seem to be okay. They're kind of like how some of my old friends are with their siblings, I guess. Anyone in particular you want to come with, Alex? Oh, I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with the Weema boy. Mamma mia. He doesn't wait long. I wonder if you can split your time evenly enough to get like a friendship ending. Yeah, I was wondering that too. I might try that like off stream, but I went with the emo boy and I'm gonna continue with the emo boy. He doesn't wait long before he's already trekking down the hall away from the others. Oh, wait up. Oh, right. Sorry. He slows his steps until I'm at his side and we continue our walk together. This place feels bigger on the inside. Yeah, it does. Are you in Doctor Who? More than usual, anyway. More than usual? Well, a lot of these abandoned places look big on the inside because so much of the clutter is gone, but this place is different. I don't really know what Finn is seeing. It's a standard, albeit dusty, hospital to me, but I wonder what the world is like in Finn's eyes. Anything in particular you're searching for? If you're asking about what I'm searching for in life, the answer is no. If you're asking about the hospital, then the answer is Hospital of Leaves. Also no. Fair enough. It's mostly quiet between us after that, but I'm still pretty entertained by Finn's eye sweeping the entire place meticulously. He's serious about it in his own way. It's nice. I feel like we're undercover investigating or something. Do I have something on my face? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to stare. So you were staring. It's not like that. Like what? I didn't say anything. I was just noticing how you seemed very focused, that's all. I guess it might seem that way. He trails off, his focus returning to the numerous doors we pass. I wonder what he's looking out for. This time... It's not like that, Baka! Fucking Cinder-ass line. This time... Huh? This time what? We didn't find anything last time. This time, I know we will. Wow, you really are excited today, and optimistic, too. What are you going on about now? You seem determined, that's all. It's getting me excited, too. It's getting you excited, huh? It's getting you excited. Girl! Keep it in your pants. You're the one who wanted to come. I'd hope you are. You know what I meant, Finn. He chuckles and rolls his eyes at me before focusing on the next door we come across. I can't pinpoint why, but it's built differently than the others. This one looks like it might have something interesting for you. Nice eye. I think you're right. Shake. Huh? Oh, is it locked? No way. I think it's just stuck. He uses both hands this time, straining against the door that's not budging. Are you sure it's stuck? Should I help? No, it's fine. I can open a stuck door. No reason for you to hurt yourself. Huh. Can't tell if he's trying to be nice or patronizing me. Well, if you think someone might get hurt, maybe we should just move on. He shakes his head way too fast. Nah, hold on. One more try. Bloody hell, that was loud. Ah. Finn? Whether the door was stuck or locked doesn't matter anymore. It falls with a crash to the floor, and Finn along with it. I rush over to him, past the snapped-off door hinges that roll under the kicked-up dust and debris. Finn. Are you okay? I move to help him sit up before I gasp and see red, tinged on both his shoulder and the broken door. Oh my god, Finn, you're hurt! He looks over to his shoulder and winces. Oh man, I like this shirt. Focus, Finn. Hold on, I brought my first aid kit. I'll bandage you up. It's fine. I think the door got worse than me. It's not fine. Who cares about a door when you're bleeding? I'm definitely panicking more than Finn is. Isn't he worried about getting an infection? Finn sighs and shakes his head when I start pulling out the kit. Alex, I promise I'm okay. Jeez, a little pain doesn't matter. I'm more annoyed about the damaged property than anything. Well, sure, but shouldn't we make sure you don't get infected or something? Don't want to be bandaged. I'd rather keep going. But your shoulder, Finn, I really insist. He chuckles and reaches for my head before pausing. Huh? What is it? He moves away from my head and instead takes my hand in his. Blood. I follow his gaze to see him turn my hand palm up. He's right. I got some of his blood on my hand when I helped him sit up. Oh, I didn't notice. Finn sighs and gently lets me go, a brief flash of guilt crossing his face. Fine. What? So you want me to bandage you? Sure. I don't really know why he changed his mind, but I'm grateful for it. It's one less thing to worry about. Good. Thank you. I carefully blot away the blood and then spray the antiseptic. It's not as bad as it initially looked, thank goodness. Finn says nothing, gazing off into the distance and only flinching when I finally tighten the end of the gauze. It's not perfect, but it'll hold. Oops, sorry. Did that hurt? I'm done, by the way. He looks down at his shoulder and flexes it before smiling back at me. Didn't hurt. Thanks. The intimacy. She's badgering him up. Oh, love this trope. Love this trope. Oh, you're welcome. He carefully takes my hand again, opening a wet tissue packet from the kit before cleaning away the small spot of blood there. Bro, you did not need to do all that. You could have just given it to her. I'm just saying. For a moment, he really does look like a vampire with the way he's so focused on it. Oh, thanks. Let's go back. Right. I guess it is getting late. I'm sorry we didn't find something cool. Finn doesn't look disappointed at the slightest, much to my surprise. In fact, he just grins at me again. Nah. I think I saw plenty. Bro? Huh? He doesn't elaborate, but I'm too exasperated to question him further. We leave the broken door behind, and I wonder what about it was so cool. What a weirdo. Girl! Is you dumb? Is you dense? So we're at a hospital again. As much as I'm enjoying exploring these places, I think I'll be satisfied if I never see another hospital. The first one I went to was exciting because I'd never done anything like it before. The last one was fun because I was exploring it with everyone else. This one... well, I already know what I want to do. I don't need to see the inside of this one again, but since it's such a tall building... What's on your mind? Want to go up to the roof with me? Huh? Me? Yeah. You don't want to? I didn't say that. But, sure. Finn lets me take the lead to the roof, which is a nice change of pace. I feel a bit giddy about the whole situation. Though it doesn't escape my notice that he keeps looking past me. Hey, Finn. What are you looking at? Nothing. Yeah, right. The staircase to the roof is pretty sturdy and it boosts my confidence when I see the doorknob approaching. Watch the last step. I squint and see it. The last step has a slightly different color. I gingerly step on it, but it doesn't budge. It's safe. Huh. Is that what you were watching for? You were worried? Definitely didn't say that. Finn pouts and snaps his head away from my gaze. What's he so embarrassed about anyway? I don't let it distract me for too long before I carefully push the door and step onto the roof. Wow. It's better than I thought it'd be. The stars are brilliant above, but so is the city below. It glitters beautifully, just like the sky in a sea of swirling navies and golds. If one is merely reflecting the other, part of me wonders which is the original. Finn comes up behind me, but he looks far less impressed. No danger whatsoever. Finn, that's what you're looking for? I don't know whether to laugh or cry, and Finn chuckles when he sees my expression. The view is just okay. Just okay? I don't know why I'm so desperate to show him, but I wave my hand enthusiastically toward the sea to get him to look again. It's beautiful, Finn. We can see everything from here. I hesitate and pull my hand back, feeling as if the sea was real and I caused a ripple across it. Must have been the wind. It's just a bunch of lights. It is not. Look, over there. I point to the left of the roof. See? If you really look, you can see there's so many different colors. There's even a range of the whites and yellows. Some are big and some are small. Isn't it beautiful? So many different lives at home. So many families having dinner. Or maybe they're stuck late at work. Or maybe they're on dates. And there, see straight ahead? Or see straight ahead, actually. Maybe he's not convinced yet, but I can show him. There's a giant light right at the center, but it's probably just an apartment or something, you know? Or maybe it's a party or a gathering, and we can see it all from here. It's incredible. Yeah, straight ahead. This girl is gonna be giving this guy straight head later. Hey. Could be a fire. Or a bonfire. Finn laughs at my counter suggestion, which just fires me up even more. And it's all relaxing. You can sit back and realize you're not alone in this world, you know? The sky looks so beautiful and vast. So does the city. Except these lights are lives, so while the stars sometimes feel too far away, we know these city ones are right here with us. So optimistic. You're just like him. What? Sorry, I'm not sure I caught that. You're just like him? Did I hear that right? What does he mean by that? Ah! Hey, now... Finn rushes to my side, helping steady me with a strong grip around my waist. I'm alright. I just tripped a little. You need to be careful up here. You could fall. Yeah, noted. He stares at me a little longer before nodding and gently letting me go. He's not touching me anymore, but the warmth of Finn's hand still makes me feel... So what were you saying? That you've convinced me. Really? Sure. The roof is fine, so... Will you sit with me? You want me to stay? I knew he'd see how beautiful this view was. Finn plops down and pats the spot next to him. We can stay a little longer if you want, as long as you stay away from the edge. That won't be a problem. I carefully sit down and glare and stare at the gorgeous sight. It's so great that we can see the sky clearly at all with pollution these days. It's a great night. Finn? Yeah, it's a beautiful night. I peek over to see him smiling, the stars or perhaps the city lights reflecting in his eyes. It takes my breath away. You know, if you like the stars so much, there are plenty of other rooftops to see them from. Are you offering to take me? He turns his head to look at me, still smiling. I am. Perhaps I'll take you up on that. I'm glad I've convinced you to enjoy the view. The view is still just average. Hey! He laughs and lays back on the roof, using his arms as a headrest. In comparison to the others I could show you, I mean. Oh, you could have said that in the first place, you know. But what would be the fun in that? I sigh and find myself deciding to lay down next to him. If the occasional gust of wind didn't pass by, I feel like I'd be able to sleep here. This is comfortable. A bit chilly, though, after a while. Here. He scoots himself next to me until our bodies touch. I'm instantly warmer, both from his body heat and his kindness. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, thank you. Maybe Finn means what he said about better views because he's no longer looking, just staring at the same spot in the sky as if it holds a secret. He looks so peaceful. I try not to laugh, seeing how his hair seems to blend in with the dark of the night and his jewelry glistens like stars of their own. I keep my musings to myself, wondering how any view could be better than this one right now. The city or the boy? Girl? The days pass as they normally do, some slow, some way too fast. So when this day comes, I should have expected it. But who could ever truly predict the end of the world? Oh no, it's happening? It's over for me, I just know it. Finn, you have to hold on. Bury me with my sunscreen so that I can rest in peace. You can't give up before we even start midterms. Oh, please, you're just as anxious as I am. He's got me there. That's not the point. We'll be fine in the end, because... I'll definitely lose it otherwise. I'll definitely lose it otherwise. Well, if we both fail, we can have one last hurrah and explore a nuclear plant or something. What? Absolutely not. Just kidding. Mostly. Put that energy into midterms instead. Did you just make a power plant joke? I don't know. Did I? Anxious and still trying to comfort me. Like a living tryptophan amino acid. I'm losing him. Quick, a distraction. Hey, Finn, wasn't there something you wanted to ask me before class? Huh? Oh, Alex. Yes? Come home with me tonight. Bro? That's bold. What? Oh, good. Because she also thinks that. What? We can study together. You'll come, right? I'm sure she will come. Oh, of course. That's what you meant. What? Yes, I'll come, sure. Great. I like it when you come hang out with me, you know? Where is this coming from? Why am I being weird? Of course he's just talking about studying. Right? What if he didn't? What if it's kissing? Wait, do I want to kiss Finn? Says, when do I have a crush on him? Girl... Finn chuckles and softly flicks my forehead, distracting me from whatever nonsense I was just thinking. Are you having a stroke, or are you practicing for a mime routine? Neither. Or maybe it's a bad thing you make me happy? Aww. No. Of course not. Definitely just want to study. Mostly anyway. Uh-huh. Well, see you later then. See ya. I need to calm down. It's just a little hard when I keep thinking about him in the middle of my classes. Geez, it's quiet even in the apartments now because of midterms. I hope Finn isn't too stressed. Alex. Whoa. Hi. Come in, come in. He ushers me in and sits me down before I even have a chance to really greet him. What's he being so friendly for? He was stressed just this morning. Oh, what's that smell? Something distractingly delicious gifts the air around his apartment. The oven-kissed scent of rich chocolate and vanilla. Huh? Oh, I made cookies. They're vegan, so it should be fine if you have diet restrictions or anything. That's so cute. That's strange, though. You didn't smell them from outside? I didn't. I only smelled them after I came in. I see. Why? Was I supposed to? No, it's just there's a neighbor who always seems to know when I'm baking. I figured he could smell it. Maybe he has a really strong sense of smell? I hope so. Hope so? I swear he knows before I even put it in the oven. Oh. Maybe I'm being watched. That'd be creepy. Yeah. Guess that means I shouldn't do anything incriminating with you. Brother! Huh? Anyway, you can have as many cookies as you like. Doesn't matter to me. Really? Thanks. This study session isn't starting quite what I expected, but it's just nice. It's nice to just talk like this. Sir, yeah, sir indeed. Sir indeed. I eat a cat-shaped cookie as I lay out my textbooks and notes. There's so much to do, I wonder how long it'll take to review everything. My focus goes in and out when Finn sits beside me. I can tell myself I'm checking up on him, but I'm really just looking at his concentrated face. We don't really talk at all. It's completely different from our usual sessions. Oh well, it's still nice to study together like this, even though my phone remains the ominous threat that it is. Hours pass by before I know it, when Finn suddenly groans and stretches. Finn? I think we've done enough for today. We've done all we could. Oh, I didn't realize it was so late already. Sorry. No, it's fine. I'm glad. Glad? I just meant... Yes? It went well, right? The study session? I mean... What's gotten into him? It did. Why? I kind of wanted a redo from before, when I yelled at you. Oh, when he snapped at me for using my phone when I was getting bombarded by my parents. Has he felt guilty about it this whole time? Thanks, Finn. It went great. Is that what the cookies were for? What? No. Aw, but they were so cute. I was honored you baked me cookies. I just happened to make them, and you just happened to be here. Oh, bro, come on. So you just like baking cookies? 'Cause I didn't see you eat a single one. Baking is good for stress and stuff. Is that so? Does that mean I can join you for baking next time? Don't taunt! He says something so quietly I can't catch it. Huh? What was that? I said don't taunt. Sorry. It's strange that I'm laughing even though midterms are tomorrow. I cling to this feeling, hoping to bring it with me when I go to bed so that I can still have it in the morning. You said it. I feel like I just ran a marathon. I feel like I just got attacked by otherworldly forces without my trusty vampire steed. That's certainly one way to describe it. At least it's done. We crossed the finish line. You crossed it. I'm sure you defeated your enemy too. Maybe. We'll have to see our test scores. I'm just so glad it's over. Which means it's time to get back to business. Are you talking about, you're coming, right? Finn's lighthearted smile brightens my own. He seems geared up to go on our next trespassing adventure. It's kind of cute. Of course. Where to next? Not so loud. Come here. He leads me to the corner of the classroom and leans in. He's really close. You're making me nervous. Is it super dangerous or something? An amusement park. An actual abandoned amusement park? The kind with rides and cotton candy? Even better, rusty tracks and funnel cake mold. Gross. I'm just kidding. The most you could find is probably toxic waste. You're still joking, aren't you? Definitely. See you tonight? I'm coming. Finn's smile looks overly soft when he looks down at me. His hand pats my head affectionately, and I can't help but feel like some kind of puppy. Cool. Cool. He leaves first, leaving me way too flustered for someone who was just talking with a friend. I go home and make sure to grab shoes I wouldn't mind stepping in funnel cake mold with. Not that one. The third latte, pitcher down with the red cup. Do you think it'd look nice? Is that supposed to be a dog? It's an elephant. I thought it was a rabbit. Oh, yes, I can see that. It's the ears. You guys... Just when the world needed Alex the most, she vanished. No. I'm right here. Huh? How long have you been standing there? Alex! Not long. A minute or so. Y'all seem so deep in your conversation that I didn't want to interrupt. That was not a real conversation. It was supposed to be. Anyway, ready to get started? As ready as I can be. Having second thoughts? No, I'm just nervous about stepping on something I shouldn't. If anything happens to your shoes, I can take you directly home on my motorcycle. On your motorcycle? That's kind of you. Sure, but like, try not to lose your shoes? Alex, stepping on something like what? Moldy funnel cake. I could have gone my whole life without that mental image. Paxton shivers and Zena's nose scrunches. I think we all could have gone without that. Anyway, we're all here. So good. This way. Finn grabs my hand and starts running off before I have a chance to ask his plan. I don't expect it, but neither do Paxton or Zena based on their shocked faces. Finn? He just shoots me a small smile before slowing down as we approach a roller coaster. And here is where I want to start. He lets go of my hand and looks up at the beginning of the tracks, spiraling and rusty like a beaten ancient nail from a world of giants. You want to climb these? Jeez, you didn't have to run. What the hell is this? Whoa. It's still standing. Are you serious, Finn? The tracks? Would I be here if I wasn't? I think I'll pass. I don't have the luck stat for this. Yeah, I'm with whatever Paxton just said. And you, Alex? Well... Finn looks directly at me, determination in his gaze. I shouldn't leave him to go alone. I'll go with you, Finn. Knew I could count on you. Well, be careful, you two. I want to check out the stalls. Yes, we're going to keep exploring here. On the ground. Away from the tracks. Okay. We will. See you soon. Finn leads the way, one step at a time, following the small sloped hills as we pass under the shadows of the tracks. He chooses a track part that curves upwards instead of spiraling, and we start climbing. It's thrilling. I can already see how the stars of the night cast an ethereal sheen on the Ferris wheel that sits not too far away. I bet the view further up is going to be amazing, if we make it there, anyway. I watch his back and hope to find it reassuring, but I can't help but notice how my steps are not as confident and my hands are not as steady. These tracks don't look like they can carry bodies, let alone a speeding cart full of them. Am I nervous or excited? Ah! Ugh, my phone surprised me. I'm getting distracted. I need to be careful. What if I miss a step? Alex? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Finn stops at the top of one of the flatter dips and turns to face me. What's with that concerned look? If you say so. Pull yourself together, Alex. Here, take my hand. Let's climb this part together. Oh, okay. I'm not sure this will actually help, but I guess it's fine. It's the second time he's taken my hand tonight, and it doesn't make me feel any less nervous. We climb the track slowly, even though my cold fingers keep shaking in his. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. These gaps sure are big. Huh? Why'd you stop? Alex. Yes? You're still shaking. It's dangerous if you slip and cut yourself here. It's really rusted. Oh, sorry. Maybe I'm just cold? Hey, Alex. Come here. What? Finn's hands cover both of mine. They're not much warmer, but it's a start. But then he leans in and kisses me. Brother, on the tracks? On the rusty tracks? Is this the place? Is this the place? Really? What? Finn's mouth is like frosted tulips against my own, soft and gentle, yet bitten by cold. It's only his breath of heated sugar that sends warmth straight from my lips to my cheeks. I know it must have only been a moment, but it feels like a lifetime. He pulls away, and I don't know what to think or feel. Huh? What was that for? What are you... You should see your face right now. Because you kissed me! Yeah, but at least you're not shaking anymore. What? Oh, he's right, I'm not. Come on, we're almost done with our climb. Sir... okay. It's all I can manage to say as we finish the climb. Not that I remember it well. My mind is elsewhere, and I'm still in a daze even when we meet back up with Zane and Paxton. Oof. As if nothing ever happened. But who forgets a kiss like that, alone together under the stars? Don't freak out. I'm dropping out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Whatever you do, don't you dare. Your parents would kill you. But I failed my midterm. My life is over. We'll figure something out. We still have half the semester. My GPA. What's the point? Oh no. Oh no. I'm freaking out. Just check the grade. You can do this. It's a 90. This is the lowest grade I've gotten in a while. Ugh. Maybe I should be going out less and focusing on studying, but I was so miserable then. Well, a 90 isn't really a bad grade, is it? I can work with this. Besides, if I went out less, my social life would be over. Again, no more late night adventures and shenanigans with Zane and Paxton and Finn. The last time we went out, he and I don't even know how to face him properly. Alex. Gah! The devil hears my thoughts. Alex. Hello, Finn. I got my test scores back. I got a C. Oh no. Finn. I didn't think I was going to pass at all. Finn is positively beaming, and I stare at him in shock, even as he pats my head again. It's all thanks to you. You're the best study partner ever. What? Congratulations? You know what this means? We should celebrate. Celebrate? I found a new place for us. Already? Naturally. Are you busy tomorrow night? No, I'll come. See ya, lab partner. I'm a total idiot for ever being nervous around Finn. He's still patting me like a pet dog. Yeah, I'm the one being awkward. Maybe the kiss really didn't mean anything, or maybe I imagined it ever happening. Ugh, so frustrating. I push it to the back of my mind where I hope I can forget it ever even happened, and then hope it doesn't reappear in my dreams. No way. I think I'd remember something so awkward. Go through the logs. I swear you uploaded a weird Halloween selfie. It looked like a goose face or whatever it's called. Why would I do something like that? Alex, tell Paxton he's imagining things. Oops, sorry, I zoned out. What's going on? Zaina doesn't remember when she uploaded some blurry Halloween selfie to the group chat. Yeah, 'cause it didn't happen. Pics or it didn't happen, huh? Bet I can find it. Halloween selfie? Zaina, you like to dress up? What? No, of course not. I used to get bored, that's all. Cute. I'd love to see it someday. Honestly, I'd follow any picture account you had. Right. Thanks. Anyway, where in the world is Finn? The main doors to the mansion bang before slowly opening up. Once again, the devil somehow knows my thoughts. Finn's there, brushing dust off his hands, and incredibly late. You were supposed to be here almost 30 minutes ago, Finn. Jeez. Sorry. Did you get lost? Nah. Well, what happened? The oven took much longer than I thought to clean. Had to wait. Thanks for waiting. Let's go. Good idea. He shoots me a smile, completely oblivious to the death glare Zaina is shooting him. The place is so old that there's no avoiding the draft. It's like a chill that's purposely wired through. Ugh. Looks like we weren't the first ones here. Look at this graffiti. Well, this is near the university. It's so dusty. You'd think this place was really remote. I'm trying to look around, but it's hard to concentrate. Alex. Psst. Huh? Why are we whispering? He waves me over without explanation, pointing at the sturdiest looking stairs I've seen thus far. We go up. Finn? Don't worry, it's sturdy. How can you even tell? There was no sagging on the wood, and there are support beams under the stairs. Oh, really? We're here. Oh, wow, it's the roof. We look out over the roof, still beautiful even though it has holes. Gotta be careful with roofs. There's usually some of the first parts to go. You look and feel for cracks and holes. Leaks are a dead giveaway of damage. Huh. Noted. You're always giving me good advice, Finn. Hey, are you cold? Oh, it's fine. It's not. Finn? I'm okay, really. Just take it. Aw, cute! Cute! He drapes his jacket gently over my shoulders, and I exhale once I feel how much warmer it is. It even smells like Finn, which shouldn't be a surprise, but it still makes me feel strange. Your jacket smells nice. Yeah? Oh, what does it smell like? I guess like you? It's hard to describe. You saying I smell good? I wish he'd stop teasing me before I say something I'll regret. Stop getting so nervous around me, or I'll start thinking you like me. I'm not nervous. Good. Jeez. An excited shout from Paxton draws our attention. We hurriedly return from the roof, with Finn leading the way. In a way, I'm glad for it. I don't want him to notice how cozy I feel in his jacket. Wow, there's a bunch of books hidden here on the sofa. Gross. Hold on, I'll take some pictures. That plaque you put on your tripod. That plaque you put your tripod on looks like it's sagging? Whoa, thanks, that could have been bad. There we go, perfect. At least we found something. Why did you look in the sofa anyway? I ran out of options. I would love some soap and a sink now, though. Yeah, I think we're done here. Let's go. Yep, let's pack it up. Right behind you. Alex. Yes? Tomorrow after class, can you go on a walk with me? Please? Oh, sure. I'm not sure why Finn asked me to walk with him. He looks so serious. I wish I knew what to say. This crush is getting out of control. Finn? Are you alright? Not really. What's wrong? Uh, this is awkward, but you know I care about you, right? And I care about you, but what's this about? I feel like if we're gonna keep doing all this dangerous stuff together, that I should be upfront about something. Paxton and Zaina already know, but are you sick? My stomach flips. I wasn't expecting this at all, but if Finn wants to open up to me, I would never complain about it. Bit? Is it okay if I tell you something heavy? Yes, that's fine. He gives a faint smile at my response and gently lifts the side of my lips with a teasing finger. Don't frown too much. It makes it harder. I'm just trying to take you seriously. He chuckles at that. I know. Thank you. Finn finally gets serious again and takes a deep breath before starting. Before I came here, I wasn't in a good place mentally. I was lost, depressed. Oh, yeah, okay, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning for suicidal ideation, trigger warning. I was lost, depressed, and suicidal. My boyfriend of many years and I broke up right before I moved here on top of it. Oh, he's bi. Yeah, that tracks. I'm so sorry, Finn. And the thing is... Wait, he's bisexual. I didn't know that. And the thing is, I still am all of those things. I manage a lot better these days, but that's all it is. Managing. He pauses after his confession. I can see in his eyes that his thoughts on the matter are bittersweet. They see something that I can't. But he doesn't linger. Finn looks directly at me, maybe even through me, and I know that he sees everything as it is now in the present. I'm here for you, Finn. I know you are, and that means the world to me because I like you. What? I mean, I like you too. Where is this coming from? For a moment there, I thought he was saying something else. As more than a friend. And I'm happy that I can like you, because I was so sure that part of me was broken, Alex. My brain feels like it's short-circuiting. I'm so thrown off that the first thing out of my mouth is a diversion from admitting that a confession even happened. Wow, was your ex not a good person? He shakes his head at that and gives a self-deprecating laugh that breaks my heart. No, it wasn't like that. I was in a very bad place at that time, and my ex couldn't deal with it. It wasn't his fault, and I'd never want to drag someone down with me. Especially someone I cared so much about. But he left for his own sanity, which was for the best. I never blame him for leaving, no matter how much it hurt me. Will you come in? Oh, yes. I know I should say something about his confession, but my heart is pounding so much that I can't think clearly. He just told me something so personal and then told me he liked me? What am I supposed to do here? What? Shit. Eee! When we enter, there's some sort of animal darting around Finn's room. What is that? Close the door, will you? It's alright. I do as he says, but why is he so calm? He runs to the kitchen and returns with a carrot, which doesn't make the situation any less bizarre. Come here, Cerberus. Ah, you made a mess. The running animal leaps into Finn's outstretched arms. And it's the most adorable rabbit I've ever seen. He has a rabbit and it's called Cerberus. Bro! Brother, I got a Steam achievement for that. His name is Cerberus von Fluffykins. I stare in awe at the purring bunny that so clearly knows Finn, and looks like him too. I can't believe it has built-in eyeliner. You have a pet bunny? Huh? No. I mean, Cerberus von Fluffykins must have escaped. He's not really a pet. Sure. Cerberus von Fluffykins? Finn definitely named it, and it's definitely his. I saved him, nursing him back to health. He looks pretty healthy to me. Well, I'm just making sure. It's not a big deal. He's not... Anyway, Alex, you'll keep this a secret, right? Right, they charge you for keeping animals here. Of course I will. Thank you. Finn continues feeding Cerberus, the softest expression I've seen on him in a long time. Cerberus looks so comfortable in his arms. He's sincere when he wants to be. His actions tell me how he feels all the time now that I think about it. Finn's been honest with me, and I should do the same. Finn, I like you too. I guess we didn't know how the other felt after all. Finn looks at me in shock, and it only makes me regret not saying anything. Cerberus jumps out of his arms, the movement seeming to bring him back to his senses. You do? I'm sorry I didn't say so earlier. I think I've liked you for a while, and I honestly would really like to learn more about you. Oh. So what now? How about you stay the night? What? I mean, just to talk. You're going to give me a heart attack. Why? Disappointed? You're teasing me when I'm being serious. What, I can't tease my future girlfriend? Girlfriend? Finn's teasing smirk disappears as he leans closer, looking at me with a completely earnest expression. Alex. He gently takes my hands in his and lifts them to his cheeks. You're burning up, Finn. I just wanted you to know how serious I am right now, even though I'm always teasing you and messing with you. Will you go out with me? You can say no, of course, but I'd prefer if you didn't. I know I'm far from perfect, but I'd really like to try with you. When I look back into Finn's blue eyes, I can see that I'm smiling. It's like they're the ocean waters themselves and reflecting a calm back into my heart. It's a calm that makes it as easy as breathing to respond, all my troubles bobbing away on those ocean waves. How can I possibly say no? After playing with Cerberus for a while, we ended up in his bed without talking about anything specific. The weather, classes, our adventures, all of those things that seemed so ordinary now feel so precious. To think this all started because I wanted to escape my parents and do something new. Finn, are you awake? I guess not. Good night. I don't really know if this is too sudden or fleeting, but I like Finn. It feels nice to feel wanted, to have fun, to have friends, to have a boyfriend. Maybe my parents wouldn't approve of a trespassing vampire boyfriend, but I don't care, do I? Alex. Finn? Alex. He's sleep-talking? Good night, Finn. Good night, Cerberus on Fluffykins. With that, I feel myself drifting off, my hand warm in Finn's. I've never felt so relaxed and so happy. The next place we go is a bit more dangerous. The abandoned sanatorium looks like it'll collapse at any time, and we're walking slowly up the stairs, but... Alright, I'm done. I can't. Paxton? I mean, you can all keep going if you want. If anything happens, it'll be good to have someone stand by, right? You can count on me. If you say so. If something looks dangerous, you can definitely give your opinion, you know? Yeah. Sorry. It's alright. We'll see you soon, Paxton. Stay safe. Yell if you need us, or maybe not. I'm scared it'll collapse the whole place. Not helping. Let's keep moving. The next flight of stairs is worse than the last. Every plank looks unstable, like the air itself weighs too much and creaks before we even walk. I think this is where I stop too. I can't risk me or my camera. Are you sure? There's not much left, Zaina. The top looks so promising. You're awfully excited about this. He never looks worried about the danger. After knowing his history, it's a bit more concerning. Of course I am. Don't drag Alex into your nonsense. Come on, guys, let's stop here. No way. It's okay. I'll look out for him. Alex, fine, if you insist. If you two lovebirds die, I'm going to kill you. Lovebirds? She doesn't respond, simply rolls her eyes and waves us off. Are we really that obvious? See ya. I'm trying to copy Finn's steps as much as I can. Skip that plank, careful and gentle steps on. Ah! Alex! Finn rushes to catch me right after a step gives under. Oh. Alex, are you okay? He sits me down partway up the stairs, and I realize I can't breathe. I can't even speak. It's okay, just relax. I'm here. Finn pats my head affectionately, letting his fingers thread through my hair until I finally feel my lungs working again. That scared me. I know. He gently pulls my leg on top of his, inspecting it. Oh, ow. You scraped your leg. I don't feel so good. Did I almost die? Nah, of course not. I've already broken fingers doing this stuff. A scrape is nothing. You're lucky. Broken fingers? Sure, but I've broken more than that outside of adventuring. When I was at the height of my depression, I'm sure I broke my arm, my leg. I failed a lot, so nothing quite was enough to kill me. Oh my god, bro. What is he saying to me right now? And so casually, like it's like he doesn't even care about his suicide attempts. What is this, right? What is this conversation? Is that supposed to make me feel better? Yes. Is it working? No, Finn, it's not working. You're doing an awful job. I'm sorry. And he's just laughing it off. Let's go back down. I think that's enough for tonight. Yeah, I think so. We retrace our steps and meet up with Zayn and Paxton back on the first floor. No one is very enthused when they see me limping. Alex, what happened? You're bleeding. Then... Uh-oh, Zaina looks pretty mad. She's alright, it's just a scrape. Yeah, I'm alright, it just stings a bit. That's not the point. Exactly. Finn, you're the one with experience. This is your fault. I told you not to keep going, and look what happened. We really need to treat that to make sure you don't get infected. Alex. Oh, yes, we should. Right, let's go. We don't have time to talk about this. Sorry that you got most of the blame, Finn. It really wasn't your fault. It was. No, I decided to go with you, remember? You didn't force me. Finn? Let's just go. Oh, he's gonna blame himself. It's an awkward time back. I get patched up by Zayn and offer to walk Finn back to his dorm, but he denies me. No matter what I do, Finn doesn't talk to me. With a hurt leg, I go back to my dorm to sleep. It's not supposed to be a long walk, but each step is more painful than the last. Scratchy echoes suggest something else's staggering footsteps are behind me, even though I know I'm alone. There's only my shadow limping behind me like a hunting monster glowing under glowing street lamps and a gray sky. Bzz. Oh, what time is it? Why is my phone vibrating? Finn? Why is he vague texting me at midnight? Do I want to meet him for another trespass? Just the two of us? Now? It's kind of like an illegal date. Can't say I've ever done that before. Well, my leg gets better, but how safe is it? Not too old of a building, huh? I haven't seen him much outside of class after last time. I miss him. All right, I'll get ready and meet you there. I miss you too. There he is, Finn. He's already picking the lock to get us in. I didn't know he could do that. I shouldn't be as impressed as I am. I'm pretty sure that's super illegal. Oh well, I'm too happy to see him again to really care right now. Finn! Hey. Huh? Just a hey? It's great to see you again. Yeah. It's a nice mansion. Grrr. Got it. The lock snaps and Finn finally turns to face me, a damning smile on his face. Alex. What? I'm really glad you came. Oh, really? I missed you a lot. I was losing it. I even forgot to put on my eyeliner yesterday. Boy, is that so? Mm-hmm. He laces his fingers through mine and brings my hand to his lips for a gentle kiss that's far more princely than it has any right to be. What? Want to hold hands? I'm the one losing my mind. He's unbearably handsome with the way he's looking at me. I feel like a teenager right now. Sure. Let's go. We walk inside, and he was right. The first floor is incredibly stable. The mansion couldn't have been abandoned too long ago. Even the mildew isn't that strong. Finn leads me around the place as my loving guide who won't let go of my hand even when it's inconvenient. It's said this place was passed down generation by generation, only forfeited by delinquent grandchildren who spent all the inheritance and went into unspeakable debt. That sounds like the setup of a crime drama show. Then I guess you'll be pleased to know the family was full of wine tycoons. Ooh, scandalous. Very. There are rumors there were even punishments carried out in this very building to those who fell out of their favor. Like... I make a gesture, dragging my thumb across my neck, and Finn laughs. More like... His finger moves to the side of my neck before tickling it, his flirty smile contagious, if I wasn't already laughing. Hey, stop that before I tickle you back. Oh yeah? Try it. I warned you. I move to carry out my threat, but Finn snatches my free hand in his, pulling me forward into his chest. That's cheating! Telling me I'm cheating is like admitting I won. It is not. I'm simply recognizing your abhorrent conduct. Uh-huh. Since I won, can I have my prize now? Since when was this a competition? What prize? My kiss. What? Not going to give me one? You... Alright, so maybe he has one, because there's nothing more I want right now other than to kiss him. He smirks down at me, but I give in to it, leaning up and planting a soft kiss to his lips. You're blushing after all that smack talk? I am not. Anyway, I should show you more. Yeah. Do you think there's a wine cellar here? Good point. Let's start with the basement. Finn takes me to the basement, testing out the stairs and staying ahead of me. When we make it down, it's hard to see anything at all in the darkness. I'm glad for flashlights. This place is... so cool. What? Of course you'd like it. Do you want to live in a dark and brooding vampire mansion like this? That's a bit much, but... But what? I wouldn't mind if it was with you. Huh, there's still a few bottles here. Ah, take a picture. How about I hold it and you take the shot? Sure. Finn gingerly takes one of the dusty bottles off the rack and tilts it back, miming chugging. These are going to come out so good. Nice. Shall I pour you a glass of our finest Chardonnay, ma'am? Finn grins at me as he takes on a terrible impersonation of an aristocratic butler. Absolutely not, sir. Your moldy wine does not suit my palate. Apologies for my insolence. He returns the bottles. I can take one more picture, and we go back to the first floor, still laughing and still holding hands. Next floor? Sure. I think there should be bedrooms there. Finn, you've really researched this place, huh? No more than usual. How much is usual? Well, I usually read up on the history of wherever we're going and the surrounding places. What? But you've never said this much before when we've been out. Yeah, 'cause no one asked. Well, I didn't ask, 'cause I didn't know. Fair enough. You'll have to tell me everything from now on, okay? Sure, if you want. And I bet Zaina and Paxton would love to know too. Maybe. You say maybe, but you've never even mentioned it to them? I think I tried once. Really? Did something happen? Yeah, it never sent. I think my connection went out. Ow, don't pinch me, I'm kidding. Finn eagerly leads me up the stairs. It's not as stable looking as the first floor, but there's not much to see either. Seems they didn't use the bedrooms much. Do you say that because of the doors? So you noticed them too. Yeah, the doorknobs aren't as worn as the first floors. I guess the kids didn't really stay here. I wonder why. We go to the third floor, but it's even worse than the second. Noticeably so. I hesitate when we arrive, and Finn lets go of my hand so easily that it kind of hurts. Take your time and be careful. I'll go first. All right. You too. Finn doesn't agree to my request, but I slowly walk along the edges of the floor behind him. Maybe it's my fear, but we sure feel far up now. A small drop calls my attention, and I freeze, looking up to the roof. It's not leaking in one spot, but several. Finn? Want to go up to the roof as our last stop? The roof? Finn, look up. It has a bunch of leaks. Finn peers around the roof for a moment, but my stomach flips when he doesn't look deterred in the least. We can just go to the Widow's Walk. It's leaking, but otherwise it looks like it's held up pretty well. I really don't feel safe. As if on cue, I feel a distant sting in my leg reminiscent of another time I was unsure. Are you sure? It's probably fine. The view is going to be amazing. I really wanted to see it with you. I'm sorry, I can't. I have a really bad feeling about this. Alright, well, I'll go first to make sure it's safe, okay? That doesn't sound like a good idea either. Just stay here, will you? I'll go check for us. Finn? It's pointless trying to talk him out of it. My protests become white noise to Finn's curiosity, as forgotten as the spiderwebs that do nothing to deter him. Cautiously, I follow and watch him go up to the Widow's Walk, praying nothing happens. From the bottom of the steps, I can see his legs carefully shifting around. It's beautiful up here. I'm sure it is. I'm going to get a bit closer. Hold on. What? Finn, wait! I scream before he does. Finn! Ah! Finn's shoe falls with a deafening thud nearby, sending up dust before the floorboard it fell on cracks. He's halfway through the ceiling, hanging onto a support beam that can't do the one job it's supposed to do. Finn is going to fall, and it won't just be through the third floor. Hold on, Finn! Oh my god, please don't let go! I don't think I can for much longer. I'll call for help. Alright. I open up my phone to call 911, but I hear the beam crack a little more just as more tiles of the roof fall through. They'll never get here in time. I have to at least try to help him. Finn, I'm coming to get you. It's too dangerous. I don't care. A panicked voice that doesn't feel like my own shouts at him. I hurry up the short stairs to the Widow's Walk, watching every step I take like Finn's life depends on it. Because it does. Don't move, Finn. Finn's teachings come to me in a blur. That step doesn't look safe. My feet shuffle and distribute my weight evenly. Look for and avoid everything damaged. I don't have time to tremble, but my hands shake anyway when I finally reach him. I want you to take my hand, Finn. Thank you. I reach for him, crawling on my knees and reaching both my hands out to his. He gathers himself a moment. There's only one chance. If I don't help him, if I don't save him now, I'll never see him again. Finn takes a deep breath before jumping for me and letting go of the beam. The movement is enough to send the support beam screeching down in a cloudy abyss of dust. Ah, I've got you. As the new support beam, I fear I can't help him either. Finn is heavy, too heavy, and I desperately tug him toward me until me and my limbs are screaming from the pain. What's left of the widow's walk floor creaks around me, and I shift my left knee away to see the spot where I was kneeling collapsing. I almost just fell with him. I don't have time to panic. Finally, miraculously, after one last tug, I pull him onto the stairs and into the safety of my arms that I definitely can't feel anymore. Let's get out of here! I loop his arm around my shoulder for support as we leave the rooftop. Not too far behind us, I can hear more cracks as if they're chasing us. Will any of these steps be our last? It's only 2 mostly solid steps onto the 3rd floor until we collapse, both out of breath and in shock. I should take up weightlifting. I can't tell if I'm alive yet. Finn, as absolutely exhilarating as that was, I never, ever want to do it again. It's the first time I've ever been so angry at Finn, but it's also the first time I've ever been so scared. I know. Finn's voice cracks, and I look over to see his bruised and shivering hand reaching to brush away a tear I didn't know I had. I see them roll down his cheeks as if he's taken them from me. Alex, I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot. I was being stupid, and I almost got you hurt because I didn't listen to you. I drag you out here in the middle of the night like an asshole and almost get you hurt, and that's the worst thing I can imagine. I don't even care if I die, but I'd never forgive myself if you did. Alex, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Finn, stop. No, I can't. I'm so sorry. If I died, it'd be fine, but you're so beautiful and amazing, and No, stop. How dare you? I'm sorry, you're right. I don't even deserve to praise you after tonight. Not that, Finn. How dare you talk about the person I love like this? What? How can you still want to be with me after tonight? I know he's heard it all before, but I have to tell him. The thing I want the most is for you to value your life as I do. I don't know if I can do that, Alex. I squeeze his hands in mine, and he squeezes back as if I'm a lifeline. He's hurting so much, and I can't fix that, but at the very least... I know, Finn, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going anywhere, okay? I'm going to be here the whole time, even when you're being stupid. Alex. And I can't. If you died, I feel like I'd die with you. I was so worried, Finn. I can't hold my tears back anymore. Finn almost died right in front of me, and I still feel like he could fall away at any moment. I'm desperately holding on to his hands as if he's still on that support beam. I can feel every painful breath in my chest. Alex, you have to know I'm still going to want to go to dangerous places and be a pain in the ass. Sure, that's who you are, but he pulls my aching body closer despite his own obvious exhaustion. His arms hug me against his chest, and he buries his face in my shoulder. But I really like you too, and I appreciate you. I'm sorry if that's not obvious. You saved my life. And maybe I should care about that more, but you save my life every day in a way, you know? You were brilliant today, and I'll never forget what you did for me. Just please be careful from now on. I will. You've become an amazing partner in crime. He pulls away and pats my head with a small smile. His hand is heavy. As your partner in crime, I demand you listen to me when I say something is too risky. Yeah. I don't know what else to say to his soft affirmation. Instead, I lean in and kiss my idiot boyfriend, feeling closer to him than I have ever before, even though in an instant he was almost just taken away. Brother, this got so heavy. Finn ended up having to go to the hospital for 2 fractured fingers, a lucky break from a snapped neck. We told the doctors he slammed his hand in a door, and it wasn't long until rumors circulated about the return of ghosts of people wronged by wine tycoons breaking roofs. Finn ended up telling Zane and Paxton about what happened on his own, but luckily I wasn't there for that conversation. They've seemed to calm down as finals have approached, but none of us have been out exploring since. Oh, hey, what are you doing here, silly? Cerberus von Fluffykins sometimes stays with me despite the danger of sneaking him over. I think Finn realized how much I love his little goth friend. I'm honored he trusts me with him. Sure. Oops, you're right. It's time for class. Hey, Alex. Good morning. Are you ready for our final lab? Oh, your little finger casts are finally off? Yeah. Ow, what? One-word responses mean you want to be pinched. No. Oh, okay, sorry. Silly. Hey, Alex, do you want to do something fun tonight and not life-threatening? I mean, oh, of course, if you're interested. What is it? I'll talk to you about it later. Meet me at my apartment after your last class? Sure thing. Why is he being vague again? Suspicious. I open my mouth to ask him for a little more detail, but Finn bops me on the nose before walking off to our station. I huff, but I can't even get mad at him. Our final lab class is a huge success. Between Finn's attention to detail and my meticulous notes, I can't have asked for a better partner, even if he wasn't my boyfriend. I have no doubt we'll get an A. Finn, I brought you-know-who. So you did. Were you followed? No, I wasn't. Are you sure? Absolutely. Then who's that behind you? What? You actually looked. Hey! I'll take servers now, thanks. I can't help but smile through my defeated sigh as I close the door to give us privacy. All right, Mr. Vampire, what is the secret event you couldn't tell me about in class? Right. I wanted to invite you to a party. Oh, a party? They're not my scene, but I'm making an exception if you promise to go with me and stick with me the whole time. That sounds fun, but what's the catch? Why are you being so shady about it? Well, it's a goth party. Goth? It's a dress-up party? Sort of. Half of the people there will be actual goths, but anyone can come. I did say I wanted to get to know him better. Sure, but I don't know if I have the right clothes for this. I know. I have stuff for you to try on here. Letting me into your infamous closet cave, huh? Anything for you. Let's see what we have here then. I'm sure something will fit. Doubtful. Just because I'm not as built as Paxton doesn't mean I'm scrawny. That's not what I meant. Yeah? Then what did you mean? That surely I can make something look acceptable. I think you'd look acceptable in anything. No way. Yep. Nuh-uh, I have to put effort into my outfits to look good. And I'm saying it's unfair because you look good no matter what. You're being ridiculous. Not as ridiculous as you implying I'm scrawny. I'm telling you I didn't. Well, I should make sure to prove it. What are you... Finn flashes me a grin, my only warning before he lifts me easily off the ground. Yeah, okay, I get it, not scrawny. Do you? Yes, now kindly put me down. Nah. You can still see my closet, right? Keep looking. We're gonna go for a one-size look, maybe use a shirt as a dress. What? Fine. Awkwardly, I let Finn keep lifting me while I shuffle through his closet. Everything is black, even his socks. He has way more tank tops than I thought he did, which was none. Exactly when does he wear these? Oh! I find exactly what I'm going to wear. It's not a flashy top, but it'd look cute as a dress or tucked into pants. I pull it out and show Finn. Nice choice. Okay, you're heavy. Putting you down now. What happened to comparing yourself to Paxton? Won't happen again, I can assure you. Alright, is it okay if I pick out your jewelry for you? Oh, sure. Finn nods and opens up a small case of jewelry, far more than the selection he usually wears. Wow, didn't know you had so much. It's a long-time collection. I don't like looking at a lot of them anymore. Why's that? Well, honestly, a lot of them were gifts and a bit painful to look at, but... Finn smiles and pulls out a sparkling pair of earrings, holding them next to my face. I guess I don't mind anymore. Will you wear these? Oh, these are so gorgeous. Yeah, I want you to have them, actually. What? Are you sure? I am. They suit you. It'd make me a lot happier to see you enjoying them than stuffing them away to rot. Well, if you say so. Thank you. I take them gingerly. I just know I'll treasure these for a long time. Is this everything then, or are you going to do my makeup too? I am. What? Come sit on my bed. I already have my makeup bag out. Really? Bloop. Hi, Louie. What's up? We're dating a goth boy. He almost died. Now we're going to a goth party. Of course. What about your chair? Nah, this is comfier. Alright. I sit on the bed, and sure enough, his makeup supplies are ready and waiting for me. A goth bisexual boy. Yes, he is bisexual. He's very bisexual. I sit on the bed, and sure enough, his makeup supplies are ready and waiting for me. I've never seen him put on his makeup before. I wonder what he looks like without it. See that bottle on your left? It's moisturizer and primer. You can go ahead and put it on. This is an expensive brand. The power of off-season clearance sales. Jeez, I feel like this party's going to be a big deal already. I put the moisturizer on and watch Finn as he checks over his extremely brand name possessions. The rare breed. Oh, this feels great, actually. Now look up a bit and just relax, okay? It won't take long. If you say so. I do as he says, stealing peeks at him pulling out black brushes. Of course, they're black, and dabbing them across different shades of foundation. I didn't know you did a full routine every day. Nah, special occasions. I haven't even used this set yet, it's brand new. He comes back into view, one gentle hand under my chin to tilt my face up as the other slowly brushes foundation across my skin. This is not what I expected. Finn's face is so close to mine now, and his lips look really inviting, and his fingers feel like they're brushing teasingly against me. Why are you blushing? I'm not. He swaps to the concealer, ever so feather light, and before I know it, he's already moving away, finished with whatever he was doing before I was distracted. There we go. Now all that's left is some black lipstick if you want some. Sure. I don't even know if I want some or not. All I know is that I didn't want him to stop touching me. Cool. Finn dips his forefinger in a small jar before he's back in my space, even more than before. Be still. I want to tell him I have been, but I absolutely freeze up as Finn's knees push more and more over the edge of the bed until he's straddling me. I stare at his own lips as his finger delicately swipes lipstick across mine. I think I'm going to explode. There we go. Perfect. What was that? You're doing this on purpose. Am I? Definitely. Finn's knowing smirk is insufferable. He doesn't move even after he's done, and instead, he pulls me into an effortless kiss that makes us have to start the lipstick process all over again. Good grief. When we arrive to the party, I'm still shocked by the elaborate goth outfits despite knowing the theme. Wow, everyone looks amazing. All the closet goths are out and about, I see. I recognize classmates here. Really? Yeah, do you see that girl with the tall boots over there? Yeah. She's one of the people from Lab. Whoa, you're right, I didn't recognize her at all. Oh, look at that guy over there. Sweet plugs, think I've seen him around. Those are enormous. Are his ears safe? They are. Already laughing at me? Nah, I'm having fun already. Me too. Oh, let me turn off my phone alerts. Are you sure? I'm glad I've gotten to the point where I don't feel the need to check every few minutes, but the notifications still make me nervous. I am. I want to give you my full attention. Enticing. Oh, hey, Finn! Two people I don't recognize come rushing up to Finn, huge smiles on their faces. I wonder where he knows them from. They're way too friendly just to be acquaintances. We weren't sure you'd come, but we're glad you did. Yeah, we were just talking about you. Oh, hey guys, nice outfits. Huh, thanks. Who's this? They notice me at his side, and I awkwardly give them a wave. Hello, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. Oh, hi. Are you a biology major too? No, I'm actually in nursing. Oh, wow, that's hard too. Good luck. I'm managing, thanks. So, anyway, Finn, do you remember what the professor said about curving our grades? You have to tell you about this rumor we heard from the upperclassmen. My getup is awkward enough, but I'm definitely third-wheeling it right now. I have no idea what they're talking about. I guess I should let them catch up? I'll go get us drinks. Oh, alright. I leave quickly to the snack bar, and I'm pleasantly surprised by the selection. Huh, they even dyed the soda black. That's cute. I look over to watch Finn talking to the small group forming around him. Everyone looks so nice together. He really fits in here. With a smile, I find myself watching a little longer, a bit nostalgic and not wanting to interrupt. I'm really glad I met Finn and his friends. Our friends. I bet Zaina and Paxton will look great in goth outfits. X. Huh? Alex. Gah, Finn, what are you doing? You promised. Promised? You promised to stay by my side the whole time, remember? So keep your end of the bargain. Finn sweeps me forward and I go tumbling into his arms. He laughs at my confusion, wrapping one arm around my waist and the other once again tilting my chin up toward him. What are you doing in the middle of the party? Do I need more lipstick or something? Good question. He kisses my lips abruptly in front of everyone and I can feel my face burning. Roxie, he looks like Kami in this pic. He does. He fully looks like Kami. He looks like Kami for real. That's why I liked him. Is that answer good enough? Yeah. Yes. No. He laughs again and starts tugging me back toward his friends. At least now everyone knows who my girlfriend is. Was that your goal with that? Sure. Of course he gives me a non-answer. What a tease. I was just trying to give you space to catch up with your friends, you know. Don't care about that. What? Just stay with me or I'll kiss you again in front of everyone. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a threat or not. Yeah, alright. We end up staying for hours at the party, just laughing and talking. His classmates and acquaintances aren't as intimidating as I thought. I even get along with many of them. It's funny, though, because even though we were mingling, I'm pretty sure Finn and I ended up talking to each other the most. It's hard to remember anything else. I'm exhausted. Me too. Thanks for lending me your clothes. Anytime. Finn checks on Cerberus, yawning, before flopping down on his bed with closed eyes. He's still smiling. You're still smiling. Did you have a good time? I spent a long time there, I guess. Yeah, but you had a lot of fun, right? Wasn't terrible. I join him on the bed and see how much of an easy target he is. Payback time? I kiss his cheek. Startled, he opens his eyes again and stares up at me. Answer the question. What was the question? I was just asking if you had fun, silly. Well, yeah, kind of. Kind of? Finn gives a wry smile and reaches up to tuck a piece of his hair back behind my ear, fingers lingering there long enough to lend me their heat. Honestly, the best part of the night was knowing you were leaving with me. I kept thinking, wow, how lucky am I? What? I love you, Alex. Finn, do you want to stay the night again? I'd love to. Finn doesn't need to pull me into his arms. I readily join him, snuggling against his warm chest and feeling more relaxed than I have in a while. It's not until the next afternoon that I realize, for the first time, not only did I forget to check my phone, but that I also don't care. Hey! Vampire Goth Bride finished Finn's route. Thank you for playing in Ambered Risk. This game was made in just a month and a half for the NaNoWriMo Game Jam. If you like the game, would you like to practice with feedback? You can fill out our anonymous survey here. You can also check out our Twitter and Discord. We hope to bring you more visual novels soon, so stay tuned. Yay! Okay, let me go to our just chatting screen. Woo! Okay. Oh, I'm still blushing. So that was Enamored Risks. Honestly, really enjoyed the writing in this. Kind of got a little bit heavy, but like not too bad, I guess. I might play the other routes off stream, just like I might play the other routes off stream. I don't think I'll play it again on stream. I might continue playing the Cinderella Phenomenon on stream. We'll see. I'll maybe also do this again sometime because I still have like more games and it would be fun to spin the wheel again. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do that, or maybe I'll just like play them for myself. Okay, let's see who is currently streaming. I know nothing. Mm. Okay, let me see. Whee! Who is streaming? Okay. Hey, I'm gonna send y'all over to. If that works. It might not. Oh, I misspelled that. Never mind. It's like this. Yep. I'm gonna send y'all over to lab. So, I am not streaming tomorrow. I am streaming on Saturday with Mike Vay, where we will start playing Portal 2. Or I will start playing Portal 2 with them as my guide. I think that is at 4 p.m. CDT on Saturday. So, yeah, I will see y'all there. Please install Portal 2 before stream starts, lol. Yes, I will. I will. I will see you all there. Until then, stay safe on your adventures and all hail the golden garbage pail. Bye!